is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, when we fought, you had that eye of the tiger, man, the edge. And now you got to get it back. And the way to get it back is to go back to the beginning. You know what I mean?
United Artists and Chartoff Winkler proudly present Rocky III.
The worst thing happened to you that could happen to any fighter. You got civilized. Get out of here with you!
The truth is, we both started out on the same corner, and I got lucky with my life, and it's driving you nuts.
Philadelphia salutes its favorite son, Rocky Balboa.
Hey, why don't you tell all these nice folks why you've been ducking me?
This guy is a wrecking machine.
You know, you got a big mouth.
Why don't you come out and close it, Balboa? Come on.
I want to fight this guy.
You fight him without me.
Balboa was a fine champion, but his time has passed.
See that look in their eyes, Rock? Gotta get that look back, Rock. Eye of the tiger, come on.
I will destroy any man who tries to take what I got. I'm gonna torture him. I'm gonna crucify him real bad.
For the first time in my life, I'm afraid.
Damn, Ron, come on!
There's nothing wrong with being afraid.
You thought I was tough? This jump will kill you.
You wake up after a few years thinking you're a winner, but you're not.
There is no tomorrow.
You're really a loser.
Well, I don't believe it.
There is no tomorrow.
It's Rocky's greatest challenge to save his honor, his marriage, and his manhood against his most devastating and dangerous opponent.
I'll bust you all.
Go for it.
Sylvester Stallone, Talia Shire, Burgess Meredith, Carl Weathers, Burt Young, and introducing Mr. T. Rocky III, an American tradition. What's your prediction for the fight?
Pain.
The critics are cheering for Rocky III. A knockout. Still the champ. Fast and furious. Loads of fun. Great stuff. A blockbuster. A triumph. The best Rocky of them all. Rocky III.
Now showing at selected theaters in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Check your newspaper for listings and showtime.
Oh, shit, we're live. Just preparing for the all-out brawl. Mr. T. I pity the fool don't know Mr. T, okay? Anyway, let's start the show. Welcome. Welcome, everyone, to tonight's watch party double feature of Rocky. How many fingers I got? 3 and 4. That's the German 3. No, I don't know. Anyway, welcome to Rocky 3 and 4 watch party. I did Rocky 1 and 2. I figured, you know what? Why stop at just Rocky Day? Let's make it Rocky Month. So, you know, we're going to do all the Rocky films. So tonight's double feature is Rocky 3 and 4. So let's welcome people in. Hey, woman! Hey, woman! Maybe you'd like to see a real man. The ultimate meatball. Watch out, you. I'm in shape. So yeah, obviously we got Rocky 3 queued up there on the TV. I'm back in the movie room. We got props laid out. Wearing props for goodness sakes. All in celebration of these two great Rocky films. Yes, I said great. Even though if some of you have seen my ranking, these are some of my lower ranking Rocky films, least favorites. Listen, the word favorite is still in least favorite, you know. So that doesn't mean I haven't watched these films 1,000 times, just like I did my favorites. You know, they're still I love him. So anyway, Bob McCall is here. Hey Bob, the equalizer. Yes. So shall we start this show? First off, I'm not wearing my earbuds or anything. I'm just going off the mic on my iPad. So how's the audio, guys? Is the audio okay? Am I coming through clearly and stuff like that? Well, you know, sometimes a little incoherent like Rocky, but you know. Anyway, hoping the audio will be fine. As we are about to queue up this film. My hoodie just keeps going down. Anyway, let's kick off Rocky 3 and countdown of, let's do 3, 2, 1, play. For those watching at home, sync up your copy. I'm watching this, of course, on the 4K. There we go. We're all clear. Good. What accent are you talking about? There's no accent over here. Different actor, I know. Yes, indeed. Hi, Bob, and hi, everybody else that will hopefully join us. So there we go, the classic United Artists logo. Wait, I should make that screen a little smaller, just to be safe. Oh, damn thing won't stay upright. That's what she said. It's Blind Instinct. Of course, a cap off of the Rocky 2 fight. There we go, the iconic championship belt. Rocky 3 scrolling across the screen right there. Now I have no volume, so there we go. Need to hear a little bit. Hoping this mic won't pick it up. All right, hands. Creed, now it's Balboa. Now it's Creed. Come on. There we go. The Rocky 2 shorts. Once again, do have them. And there's an update to be made on them. In the last stream I said, there's no way I'm getting my fat ass into it. Well, since I have been exercising a bit recently and dieting, I'm glad to report they do now fit. There you go. If you ever wanted to see me in shorts, there you go. Yeah, I can fit my fat ass into the Rocky 2 shorts now. The 29-inch waist, so pretty proud of that, actually. It's not like I can move around in them yet, but they fit. They fit. There we go. That 1 second where Apollo lost. That 1 second where he dropped again to the canvas. I shocked the world. He is the new heavyweight champion of the world. Man, even seeing this ending in like condensed clip size, you know, recap size, it's still, you feel the emotions, right? Wow. That's revenge for your pool watch parties. Hey, that dude. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. You're wagering. I did it. There we go. Man, like I said, even a recap bite size, that line still chokes me up a bit there. Anyway, now it's time for Eye of the Tiger. Montage. The first montage of, what is it in this one? 3? 3 montages. If you include this opening fight bit, the recap of 2. Eye of the Tiger. World Heavyweight Champ Rocky. Here we go. Why does this hoodie just keep falling down? Rocky wins first title defense. Now there's lots of stuff to unpack here in this Eye of the Tiger montage. Obviously you got the bits where Rocky is fighting the hand-picked opponents here. As they're, you know, obviously as we'll learn later. You got a lot of Mr. T, and there's a lot of like Easter eggs and like Stallone on the Muppet Show being in here. And if you listen closely to the audio, obviously in the real Muppet Show, they would say special guest Sylvester Stallone. They actually dubbed it over with Kermit's voice to say special guest Rocky Balboa. But you have to really crank up the volume, which I can't do now for copyright purposes. And one of the opponents he fights, could be this one, no, it's not this one. One of the opponents he fights is actually his brother, Frank Stallone. Frank Stallone does appear in this montage. That's one of the opponents. Maybe, yeah, I think that was him. And he's watching us all in the eye of the tiger. Now he's got the gold shorts. Now Sly Stallone Shop does have the gold shorts from Rocky 3. I'm yet to order them, but they're on the list. They're on the list. There's Mr. T. Bob McCall is saying, this is the way I watch these in the cinema, double bill. It was supposed to be just part 4, but they played both. Oh, cool. Hey, that's a 2-for-1 right there. That's a great deal. Go to the cinema to see one Rocky, end up seeing 2. Why not? Why not? Or maybe that could have been Frank Stallone. Maybe Mr. T. Oh, yeah, that did look like Frank Stallone. Maybe Frank Stallone's one of the opponents at Clobber fights. Yeah, Rocky Jr.'s birthday, Mickey as Santa Claus. Christmas related. Calling it right now. And of course, this is introducing Mr. T because this was his first big film. Obviously, he was a bodyguard and a bouncer before this. Bodyguard to people like Muhammad Ali, etc. And as Stallone said, he saw Mr. T wrestling midgets, quote unquote, on TV. And that's how he discovered Mr. T. Which I think was on a TV show or something like The World's Greatest Bouncer or something like that. Yeah, Rocky riding the motorcycle. It's got the Italian Stallion logo on it, of course. Yeah, Mr. T makes some very animalistic sounds in this film. At one point, during the end fight, he even sounds like a freaking dragon. You're mine! You're mine! You know. Next, I'm gonna kill it! Advice for Clubber Lang, maybe Mickey wouldn't be so hesitant if he didn't go around saying to everybody you want to kill Rocky. Frank is the one with the mohawk, yeah. Nobody does a mohawk like Mr. T. I paid a fool and like the mohawk. He can run, but he can't hide. There we go. Burt Young, Paulie, legend. Let's move this closer so I can lean back, get some support from my back. And Burgess Meredith is Mickey. Oh yeah, a great Tony Byrne, of course, in this one as well. He's a true Rocky alumni as well. He's been in all 6 of the Rocky films, just like Stallone and Burt Young. Spoilers, because yeah, no Talia Shire in the 6th one. How about you give me Paulie? Your best ones. There we go. There's an iconic promo shot of Rocky 3 that everyone knows. Not this one, but it's close. Yeah, this one. Man, look at that body. This is Stallone at like 3% body fat right here. This movie. He went crazy for this one. Owen Winkler. If you don't have anything nice to say about somebody, don't say anything at all. So that's what I'm going to do. There we go into the classic arcade here. There, the Rocky pinball machine. That is actually worth quite a bit. I think I've seen one of those on eBay for a couple of thousand. So yeah, no way I'm gonna add that to the Rocky room, but or to the movie room. But at this point, since I got all my Rocky figures up there, posters everywhere, let's call the Rocky room as well. And of course, the room is filled with all these props. So. And here is Rocky, looking significantly different since Rocky 2, since of course Sly had a bit of nip and tuck in between films. But they do incorporate it into the story where Paulie says you fix your face up nice, so at least he acknowledged it. You, I owe nothing. No, you don't owe me nothing. Yeah, this scene in particular here doesn't look all too great on 4K. This is a very grainy bit. Not that there's anything wrong with film grain, of course, but this part in particular is still, this could use a little cleanup. I don't sweat you. That should be in a t-shirt. I would buy a t-shirt that says I don't sweat you with Paulie on it. Sly Stallone shop, get on it. Yeah, you fix your face up, handsome, nice clothes. Lousy stinking X-Lax watch. Again, I said it in the previous video in the Rocky 2 watch party. I do love that watch that Rocky gives Paulie keeps coming back in the series, like he mentions it here. Then also in Rocky Balboa when he gets fired from his job at the meat factory. And so Rocky's like, hey, since when did they give retired people meat instead of watches, Paulie? I don't need a watch. I got a watch. You give me a watch. Do like how that bit comes back. This ain't all cardboard. Everybody's got them, boy. Here comes the great line. Nobody owes nobody nothing. You owe yourself. At points in this film, Sly does look a lot like he's just come off the set of First Blood. I don't know which he filmed first. Obviously, First Blood and this one came out in the same year, but he looks a lot John Rambo-esque at sometimes, at certain points. You're just jealous, lazy bum. Oh yeah, Paulie tries to knock out the heavyweight champion of the world. I do like how this is like Rocky does have defense in this, but when he gets beaten by Apollo, his hands are down here. But when Paulie comes at him, it's like hands up. Oh, not in this room. Although I do have my Santa hat somewhere there, but no, believe me, the living area and the hallway and all that stuff, it's all, like they say, deck the halls. The Christmas decorations are pretty much all over the house, except for this room. Yeah, there's nothing Christmassy here. Well, except for Christmas movies over there, like First Blood. But and of course, the poster of another Christmas film there, Cobra. I suppose that's Christmassy. But no, in the living area, we have a big Christmas tree and all that stuff. So. Well, since I've tagged them in the description in the hashtag thingies. Here, a little precursor to Rhinestone, Sly singing. I've been told by the people and they all say to take you back, take you better than before. Of course, it's not a patch on last night I went out honky tonkin', but that's just my opinion. See, I want to do Rhinestone for my 900 subs penance watch party, but that's not a penance for me because I love Rhinestone, so I gotta think of something else. Maybe Attack Force with Seagal. Although I'm dreading just having said that. Let alone watch the damn thing. Hey, here we go. He's wearing the robe that I got. But no, I fully support the Slice Salon shop. As a matter of fact, I can't wait till my next order comes in that I've ordered with Black Friday, so.
To fight a creature like this, you got about 100 pounds of brain damage.
This is, of course, the film that introduced Hulk Hogan to the world as well, right here. There he is. Thunderlips. What are you carrying? He's walking.
Nobody does this much for charity.
Bob Hope would.
That's true.
I do like his ring girls there that he has with him as entourage.
All my love slaves out there. Thunderlips is here. In the flesh, baby. The ultimate male versus the ultimate meatball.
Yeah, this bit, you could remove this bit entirely from the film and it would add or destroy nothing of the film story. This is like purely in their, I guess, padding, running time. This has nothing to do with the main story, but it's damn entertaining, this scene. The mountain of molten lust. How much do you think he eats?
About 202 pounds.
Weighing 202 pounds? I love that bit that's coming up. And here's a trivia fact. I think most Rocky fans will know this, but the announcer here, Leroy Neiman, he's actually the one that paints the painting that we see during the end credits of Apollo and Rocky. The guy with the big mustache here. And he appears again in, I think, Rocky 5 and Balboa. Oh, and Rocky 4. He's the announcer at the Apollo versus Drago fight as well. Go on, Mick. Yeah, I do love how they show the height difference between Stallone and Hulk Hogan, which is slightly exaggerated. I think they had, like, Hulk Hogan stand on the platform. He was not that much taller than Sly. Not as much as they make it out here, anyway. He is the ring.
Good nervous every time he does that.
Not bad, huh? Oh, there we go. Right across the back. But luckily for Rocky, wrestling is fake, so. Or is it? Yeah, and apparently Sly did most of his stunts in this scene. He pretty much took all the falls and He himself is laying there when Hulk Hogan just drops on him. Hey, Mike. Well, I think Garrett is live in about an hour or so, so I don't know if he had the time to do this. Otherwise, I would have asked him, but he probably wouldn't. He probably would have turned me down. Anyway, what's going on, Mike? I'm too low pro for him these days. Low brow. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. If he did turn up, this would probably turn into Jeff versus Gareth. Catch me! This is where we learn that Mickey has problems with his heart, although Rocky doesn't learn it yet. For second half. Well, I can send you the link if you want. I don't know how long your live stream is going to be, but let's see. Rocky 3 is 1 hour 40. Rocky 4, depending on which version I'm going to watch, I don't even know yet if I'm going to watch theatrical or director's cut, but well, it should be about 90 minutes for that film. I could always forward you the link if you're serious. Oh, Paulie, come. Boom. I don't sweat you. Probably one of my favorite Paulie moments. Although, this wasn't a tag match, so did Paulie just disqualify Rocky? I don't need this. Why do I always sound like I'm Don Corleone when I do Paulie? I don't know, but it's kind of the voice he has anyway. Knock his block off. And apparently this, well, Sly did pick up Hulk, but yeah, this wasn't easy for him. That's why he only is able to throw him into the first row and not into, well, do a follow through on that push there, on that throw. So an interesting interview with Stallone about how he felt inferior body-wise to Carl Weathers. Carl was super ribbon inspired Sly, apparently. I can definitely see that. If you see Carl Weathers in like the first two Rockies, man, he's a physical specimen right there, you know. He's looking damn good. Which I don't usually say about other men, but yeah, he did. Let's be honest. That was a great physique. That's the name of the game. Let's see. No, I think if I exit this, I'm gonna wait. Maybe I'm still there. Maybe you guys can still hear me, but maybe the screen is black. But I'm still here. There we go. Gareth should have the link now. Pray for the world champions. So maybe you guys are gonna see a real fight. Now Rocky is living large here in this big ass mansion. like how Paulie's just sitting there in his wife beater, which is a terrible name, by the way. Why did they call it tank top or a vastly wife beater? Paulie, don't dig into the track, alright? There we go. The drum that you see right there on screen, that you see Mr. T signed on there. So Mr. T signed that drum. I don't know why they kept that in the shot, but you can clearly see that the drum says Mr. T on it, that he has signed it. Off topic slightly, but Arnie's physique drops off massively between twins, 88, and T2. Was only a 3-year difference. I mean, he was still big, but yeah, he was like sort of really big bulging in twins. I guess a little toned down muscle wise for T2, but still pretty fucking big, let's be honest. But yeah, no, I can definitely see that. Here we go. We're gonna get the Rocky statue, which is currently now back at the top of the stairs, right here where we see it in the film. Well, not necessarily exactly where we see it here in the film, but it is back on the top of the steps now for Rocky Month in Philly. She has an interesting history of moving about this statue. Like, obviously, after Rocky III, it stayed here at the top of the steps for a bit. Then it was moved to this Philadelphia Spectrum. And then, of course, back to the museum steps at the bottom. Sort of to the side a little bit. There it is.
It's a thing of beauty.
And it certainly is. I mean, look at that. There it is, next to the man himself. Yeah, he did. He toned down physique-wise for Predator. Maybe that had something to do, but then again, Twins was the year after, so he bulked up again and lost weight again. It's weird, but yeah. It's weird to me how these guys can just change their physique on a whim, it seems, you know, from movie to film, movie to movie. I certainly can't do that. Yeah, but here comes a big scene where Mr. T is going to come in, you know.
Don't get to suck on those statue. Give him guts.
Or that. Yeah. Or that, indeed. Or even like in the same freaking film, like De Niro in Raging Bull. I mean, that's crazy. He trained his ass off to get in like peak shape, and then he ate like a million pancakes for the fat Jake LaMotta scenes. You know, and that was the same film. That was insane.
Get out where you can. Don't get to suck on those statue. Give him guts. I told you I wasn't going away. Shut up, old man. I ain't going nowhere.
Man, I love Mr. T. Can you imagine? I saw him first in the A-Team, and then I saw him in this. Like, I saw him as like the nice guy B.A. Baracus for years. And then I found out he was in Rocky, and he played, well, let's face it, not a good guy.
I'm ranked number 1. 1! That means I'm the best. But this bomb been taking the easy matches. Find out the bombs.
Find him, Rock.
Because he's going to retire. You see, he don't fight no real man. He been finding setups. Shut up, old man. You don't chuck to know where I have to come from.
Man, I do love Mr. T, I gotta be honest. Of course, now comes the famous hey woman thing.
Show you a real man.
Because I was actually hyped when I found out Mr. fucking B.A. Baracus from the A-Team was in this film. Then I found out he was an opponent, so yeah.
Maybe I'd like to see a real man. I bet you stay up late at night dreaming you had a real man. Tell you what, bring your pretty little self with my puppy tonight, and I'll show you a real man.
And that's the point where Mr. T's mom at the premiere walked off and said, I didn't teach you to talk to a woman like that, so that was funny. And after that, Mr. T had to apologize by doing the song "Treat Your Mama Right." No, that's of course a joke, but that would be funny if that was why he did that song.
I'm going on a permanent vacation.
Yeah. Speaking of body sort of transformations, like I said, this is the one where Sly has like 3% body fat. Apparently, his diet consisted of like 20 oatmeal cookies that were about this size a day, and like, I don't know, 10 cups of coffee or something. That's pretty much all he had. That's what he kept himself on going on. So yeah, Sly was committed for this one for sure.
They was handpicked.
Setups?
Nah, they weren't setups.
Oh, by the way, there will be an intermission between both films for this one. Like a 5 minutes, something like that. I will play like the trailer for Rocky 4 in between. Hey, DCRD is here from Gran Canaria, Spain. Thank you so much for joining once again. He's been joining on the recent sort of few live streams, so always a pleasure. Thank you for tuning in. Muchas gracias, as they say in Spanish. I don't recall Sly ever admitting to taking steroids or a hair transplant. Well, very true. Very true. Anyway, I'm going to put my gloves on because we have a special guest joining all the way from Weston-super-Mare in the UK. It's the former two-time watch party champion of the world, Gareth Video Tasties. Wait a minute. Why is he not added to the stage? Oh, wait. I know why. That's why.
Amateurs.
There he is. Hey, Gareth.
We don't need no ring.
My ring's outside.
I'm going bare fisting tonight.
Ah, okay.
No, we need some broken glass.
Kickboxer style.
Yes.
Or so anyway, I can shrink the TV a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Aha!
Ah, look at that. He's getting used to this.
Prepared for everything. How have you been, Gareth?
I'm in all right.
Yeah?
Yes, I've had my afternoon nap, so I'm all right.
So why don't you tell all these nice folks why you've been ducking me?
Because you're a bum. I ain't fighting no bum. Give me the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Mike is booing you.
No, he's booing
Or is that
you.
me?
Both of us. But yeah, I think I've got Mr. T's physique. Just need to get more of a tan.
Yeah, a little bit.
Isn't he, what, is he in his 80s now?
Is he? Yeah.
Isn't he really old?
He is old. I mean, I don't
He's
think
older
he's
than-
been young since the 1980s, but yeah.
He's not looking too healthy either these days. Very frail, bless him.
That's a shame. He was meant to be reprising or doing a cameo in Rocky Balboa. In the original script, he's part of it, but sadly it didn't work out.
I think he's gone all MC Hammer and found the church, hasn't he?
Yeah. Hey, Rocky Ropes. Hey, They sell those in the Stallone shop nowadays.
Are you getting a
proper right
discount
there.
or a rebate for that shop? You mentioned it.
I wish. I wish. That's what I'm going for.
Promote it enough, they might give you something.
Yeah.
I'd try that.
I wish they would give me free, so I'll spend a small fortune on them over the years.
What's the postage like to Deutschland? Oh yeah,
something like 30 euros.
Yeah.
Which it's okay, but still,
it's not quite cheap enough to fly over there and get it yourself yet.
Yeah. So you've done this film this year with Jason, wasn't it?
Oh,
Patrick, huh?
that's
Yeah.
Jason, yes. I was trying to think earlier who I did it with. I thought, this is very familiar, all these facts and figures. I thought, did I do this one?
I think for Juice Sly you did it with Jason, yeah.
That's a hard J you just dropped there.
Yeah, we did Rambo 2. We did Rambo 2 this year. Yeah. Look at Mr. T go there.
He's got the eye of the tiger.
Yeah.
He's hungry.
That's Stallone's first wife, Sasha, asking for the kiss there. Get out of here!
We're in a circus.
That's the way you train for Clubber. He ain't gonna kiss you. He gonna kill you.
So this is your favorite, isn't it?
Yeah. It's what I'm trying to think. Yeah, I rented this because they were like the 4 videos I could rent. I think it was this, Blade Runner, Empire Strikes Back, I think were the ones on regular rotation. I think they're all Warner Brothers, aren't they? Oh, no,
yeah.
Fox. I think Empire's Fox, wasn't it? But back in the day, of the video shop was smaller than a cupboard. There wasn't much choice.
Yeah. Ooh, those pull-ups are hard.
He's fit.
He's fit. Yeah, Mr. T, apparently he enjoyed ice cream, and Stallone made him a deal. Like, if we train like every day per week, in the weekend we're going to go on our cheat day. We're going to go have some, large amounts of ice cream.
I would like to see them turn up at an ice cream shop together.
Yeah.
Hey, fool! I don't want no banana. I said strawberry.
It'd be like Bill and Ted, that big bowl of bloody ice cream and wafers and cream and strawberries.
Yeah.
Go on, it's him.
Shut up, actor. Change your tune.
Is this better than the Jake Paul Tyson fight?
Oh, yeah. Tenfold.
Did you stay up for that?
I'm very glad I didn't. No, I had to work the next day. I was like, well, maybe I can still get enough hours of sleep in, but no, I didn't. I went to bed, and I'm glad I did.
Apparently everyone is very upset about that.
To say the least, yeah. That's putting it mildly, 007.
I'm trying to work on my last action hero video here, but then you're in my ear, Rocky. And I was like, oh, I'll listen to Rocky 3 instead.
What are you doing with Last Action Hero then?
The release. So what happened? It's very interesting, all the stuff they were saying before it came out.
Yeah.
They had such high hopes.
Yeah, and it coming out in the same week as Jurassic Park, which
yes,
wasn't the smartest thing.
Yeah, they were still filming a week before it came out as well.
Yeah, trouble production, that one. Yeah,
it had 7 months between kicking off and getting it into the cinema because they had a release date that no one would shift. They had disastrous test audiences. They had to hide the fact. They ripped up the comment cards so no one could find out it was in trouble and all this. Oof.
Yeah.
There's a whole book on it as well that came out, but it's funny to see all these Arnie interviews. There was a Burger King tie-in and everything.
Yeah, Arnie was very confident in the film, but yeah. There he is, Carl Weathers.
Yay. Is this... What year was Adonis born?
Ooh. I think after he died, so it must have been like 85, I guess. Which would make sense because he's supposed to be like the same age Rocky was in the first one, which is close to 30. So yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about Creed. Maybe I got to do those as well.
Well, yes, if you're going to do 5 and then Rocky Balboa next.
Yeah. Then I have Creed 1 and
Creed
2.
1 and
but
2.
Not Creed 3. Fuck that film.
I thought you hadn't seen it.
Maybe that should be my 9 Subs penance watch party.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Would be better than Attack Force for sure.
Ooh, double bill. I don't want you to give up the will to live.
Get that 8-pack in the ring. This is where poor Mickey.
Oh no! Don't want to be here for the crying bit.
Let me put my
Just let me catch my breath. Whack, 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 Batman.
I'm the man. I'm the man. You're dead meat.
So who is in a club as trainer?
I never actually found out who Clubber's trainer is.
You don't see him much because you keep saying he's trains himself and all this, but then he doesn't have a team with him.
Yeah, the guy does show up for this fight, and he's in his corner for the rematch as well. So, actually, never found out who that guy is. Boy, tell him the fight's up. Go on.
The fight's not up. What are you out of your mind or something?
He's a bum.
Yeah, probably would be better if he just cancelled the match right here, but yeah.
Well, yes. Although, would he be prepared for another one?
Yeah, I don't think Apollo would come to his aid. Yeah,
no,
because Apollo has to see him lose and has to see him lose his hunger. Yeah, he has to see that he misses the eye of the tiger. So yeah, I guess plot-wise, the fight has to happen.
But yeah, Rocky 4 is the battle of hairstyles in the end, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can't beat Dolph's spiky flat tops haircut.
Yeah. I think it's in the news this week that Dolph, because he's getting better now, bless him, about how Carl Weathers didn't like him.
Yeah, there was animosity between them. So there's trivia, of course. It might be sort of obvious symbolism, but the reason why Rocky is, wearing the gold robe, the gold shorts, and even the gold gloves, is because Sly had the metaphor of the golden boy. Like, you can't touch the golden boy, and now we see the golden boy fall. So that was the whole thing why he's dressed in gold. Because
was it at least the first 4 films are autobiographical, aren't they, about Slim's career?
Yeah. Yeah, the 5th one hits close to home for him as well, but for different reasons. Obviously, because his own son was in that film.
Don't need no hair's been in my corner. Come on, Creed.
Yes, I just watched a whole film of Mr.
I wish Apollo would come out of retirement and fight Clubber. That would be awesome.
So which version are you watching of 4? With or without Robot?
Yeah, I'm still deciding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing underneath this robe for the Rocky 4 watch party my Italian shirt, which he only wears in the Robot version, so... Haven't decided yet.
How many montages are you going to do?
There's going to be 5 in either version, isn't there? No matter how much he cut the film, he still has all the montages in there.
He knows what works.
Yeah.
How many rounds? Is it just 1?
This is 2 rounds.
2 rounds. Isn't the last fight the shortest one in
all
the Rocky films?
Usually they all go the distance. They all go like 15 rounds, or in the case of Balboa, I think it's 12 rounds. But yeah, this one I think the 3rd round is for Rocky. Spoilers, wins.
Hang on, Rocky wins?
And not this time, but in the rematch.
Ain't
Oh,
gonna
and
be a
this
rematch.
referee, Marty Demkin, he's actually the guy that also plays the Russian referee in Rocky 4.
No one spotted that.
Yeah, they like give him a different haircut and stuff. Obviously, it's 2 years after this film, but
Yeah,
it is actually the same guy.
Just looking at they've certified the Rocky franchise. So the 76 film is a 12A now. I'm sure it should be a PG, but because it's got moderate violence, mouthed strong language,
What, screw you, creepo.
domestic abuse. So that will get you.
Oh yeah, Paulie. Okay, yeah, I can
He's
see
always
that.
a fun one. But yeah, originally it was so 2006 it was a PG, and then 2006 it became a 12 again, and then it's a 12 and going between a 12 and PG up until now. Yeah, release as a PG, and then 12 and then a 12A. So terrible film for children.
Oh, here we go. Clobber's already clobbering him. Pun intended.
So yeah, Rocky Balboa is a 12A. Infrequent moderate boxing violence. Crazy.
I think Rocky 5 is the only one of the original series anyway that was PG-13 at the time.
Let me see. Rocky 5 is a 12A. Like, seem to be all the same, upgraded because of their boxing fights. Yeah, it was a PG on release. I don't know if it was cut though. Here it was cut. It was cut on release. But yes, troublesome for young or the snowflake audience now seeing boxing.
Yeah. Yeah, because boxing is a real man sport. But, yeah.
Hang on, did you say real men?
You know where I'm going. And so does Mike, the real Fifth Beatle.
You're saying that Rocky could just say, I'm a woman and just win the Olympics.
Let's just say if they do a reboot Rocky that style, I wouldn't watch it. Let's just put it that way.
When's Eye of the Tiger playing this? Is it
the montage?
Couple of
the instrumental version during the training with Barlow. Yeah. When Paulie says he can't train to the jungle jump music.
He's very tolerant of other people's cultures.
He is. Yes. I don't like these people. Maybe I don't like you either, Paulie. What I do to them? Oh boy.
Oh, it's off to a good start. Look on Apollo's face. Throw in the towel. He's done.
Oh, he's going to land one more haymaker right there.
Oh, here it comes. And then we'll see this clip over and over again.
Yeah. It comes back later in this one. We see a repeat of it in the Rocky 4 No Easy Way Out montage as well.
There's no easy.
There's a shortcut home.
I got that in my head all day now.
Yeah. Well, I listen to the soundtrack early, so I do. Oh, and he's lost. Well, the film's over. He's lost.
There we go. Well, that was fun. First Rocky film where it ends with he loses.
Well, technically, he lost in the first Rocky. He had a moral victory, but
I guess
the official scorecard says he lost. Yeah. Like, why does he sound like an animal at times? It's
yeah. And why does he do a rematch when he's world champion or whatever it is?
Because he's more than happy to beat up on Balboa some more.
That seems convenient.
I reject the challenge because Balboa is no challenge.
Look at that beautiful Italian stallion rope.
Feels still...
Oh. It is. It feels so nice. So do the trunks. They're silk as well.
Well, yes, you want quality.
And these will come up soon.
Oh, yes.
Rocky 4. Oh, that is the part where Mickey.
Yeah, something in my eyes.
Yeah, who's cutting the onions?
There's smoke in the room here somewhere.
Man, look at his eyes, all shut and swollen.
Yeah, Burgess never looked healthy.
Mm.
But he still went on for
He
another
still
3
lived
years.
until 1997, I think, is when
Yeah.
the year I was born.
Ooh. Bruce Lee died 3 days before I was born.
Hey,
Hey, Sean. He's a bum.
Yeah, Mr. T is going to get his comeuppance.
Have you got the boxing glove necklace yet?
That's what I've ordered with Black Friday, so that's coming my way. I can't wait. Hope it gets there before Christmas.
And what about the Ferrari? Is that any time soon, or is it?
Oh, the Lamborghini.
Oh, Lamborghini.
Yeah.
I could never tell because it's in the dark most of the time. It's black.
I don't even know which model it is, but I'm sure it goes for ridiculous amounts of money. So no way I'm going to be able to afford it.
I didn't say a good one.
Yeah. I am still looking around for like one of them winter jackets that he has in Rocky 4 with the fur thing. I'm looking for like kind of a replica, like something similar anyway. No luck so far. Yeah. Makes death scene. One thing I'll say, Sly's acting is excellent. You really believe his heartbreak. Yeah, I don't know. Nobody does movie crying like Sly. Like he always has a crackling in his voice. He always same in First Blood. Like, I went to this bar in Saigon. This kid had shoe shine bucks. I said, shine, please, shine. Man, he's amazing.
First Blood, another Christmas film.
Yes, it is.
Because what's he done? Sly had Rocky 4 and First Blood and Cobra.
And Cobra, yeah.
I think that's the only 3 he's done.
Rocky 5 has Christmas scenes. A little bit in Rocky 1 as well. Yeah.
It's more Thanksgiving as well, isn't it, Rocky 1?
Yeah, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year, because the fight takes place on January 1st. So.
Aha!
Yeah.
But then Arnie's had... Is it just Jingle All the Way?
Pretty much Jingle All the Way. Maybe End of Days, but you can consider a New Year's film as well.
New Year's, yeah.
Yeah. He's directed a Christmas TV movie.
Christmas in Connecticut,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Just before he did The Last Action Hero.
Other than that, I think that's it for Arnie. Yeah.
So Rocky 3 and 4 have funeral scenes.
Yeah, this is where we find out Mickey is Jewish. Like it was never really alluded to, or yeah.
Well, so yeah, they think he's Irish in the all the way through, and then suddenly, so you think he'd have a Catholic.
Yeah. In loving memory, Mickey Goldmill, April 7, 1905 to August 15, 1981. Okay, so this takes place 81. Okay. Keep that in mind, because the continuity is all over the place in the series.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. They're hoping you forget.
Yeah. And especially in Rocky 4, because supposedly Apollo's last fight was against Rocky, his official fight, the one where he lost.
Mm-hmm.
And in Rocky 4, Rocky says to Adrian, it's always been 9 years since you married me, which is Rocky 2 again. And then they also say that Apollo hasn't been in the ring in 5 years. So yeah, the continuity is a bit sloppy in this series.
Yeah,
but, yeah.
I guess. Yes.
It says everyone else is gone. Oh yeah, that's a good scene.
I'm trying to think, because the first 4 were probably before VHS, so the only way you'd actually get to see them again if they weren't re-released in the cinema or is on TV, or the recap at the start of each one.
Yeah.
Which doesn't give dates.
Which, it was definitely convenient at the time, because there were like 2 or 3 years or even 5 years between films at some point. But now if you like binge watch all of them, it's like, okay, skip the intro scene because I've seen this just before I watch this. Okay, for your legs.
Is that over?
Your friends all over me. I always wondered did Mick know Rocky got beat or did he think he won? Well, I think that's Rocky says it to make like Mickey believes he won, so he dies happily.
Yeah, I think that's what they were going for, and then he
that's how I always saw
if he
it.
survives, he'd just.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, continuity. That's the biggest error that people point out. Yeah, he's 8 years old when he leaves for Russia, and then all of a sudden he's like 12 or 14. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because which is it where the eye comes? His eye is the problem. He can't.
Yeah. At the end of Rocky 1, his eye get cut, so that's a thing in Rocky 2. Like, don't fight because you're gonna go blind. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't see from this coming in the air. Well, I can see.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah.
And it's like here by the time he sees it again. But that's never brought up again because he's swapped sides.
He fixed his face up, so maybe that has something to do with
it.
Yeah.
And then he's got terrible brain damage and after Rocky 4.
Yeah.
Hey.
Senor Sanchez. Yeah.
I'm going outside. Jeff's going to go outside, and we're going to run down the street.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the brain damage. Yeah, I think actually at the time even they said like it's not a serious brain damage. it is a form of brain damage, but it's he would still get a license for it. He would still get a license if he had that condition. Yeah. So even at the time that was unrealistic. So for Rocky Balboa, he was like, brain damage gone.
Yeah, when it was like a bad cough would kill him.
Yeah.
5. At least there's no rap music.
You had the eye of the tiger.
No, there's no rap. Thank God. Yeah, that's still the worst thing about Rocky 5.
Yeah,
right?
that's what puts me right.
If you take that away, I think people would appreciate it more, even if you just take that away.
Yeah, the work print does have that proper.
Yeah.
Tony, is it Bill Conti? Not Tom
yeah,
Conti,
Bill Conti. I'm hoping Sai is going to get his chance to do that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cobra and Nighthawks.
Yes. I've asked Sylvester LeVay twice. He hasn't got back to me either time about if he's hoarding the Cobra footage somewhere, even on the VHS.
Yeah, I ain't punchy. I just got a relaxed brain, But I ain't punchy. It's just the way I talk here. Yes, she did France. Yeah. Talia Shire did look great in this one.
Well, see, I never found her attractive.
On this one, I would say she's peak.
This is probably the best looks yet.
Yeah.
Because are you be able to get to America this week, to Philadelphia? Now the statue's up on the steps.
Oh, I wish. When I saw that, I was like, next year or so, or in 2 years' time, I got to go to Philly. I just got to go.
Yeah, it'd be amazing to see it up there.
Yeah.
Have to go in the snow, though. With 1,000 kids running after you.
You got me curious. You got me curious, Rock.
You think you could run up the steps in one go without dying?
There's 72 steps, I think Sly said. So
yeah. It looks easy when he just goes.
Yeah. It does. Yeah. I would have to work on my cardio before I go to Philly. Yeah.
The old Dolph steroids from 4 to get. You got the vertical.
Or maybe I just put my earbuds in and got the Rocky theme play. Maybe that's going to motivate me enough to just power through or something. Yeah. Usually it works. So
yeah.
Still think Sly should have put Carl Weathers in. Yes, in the Expendables, and instead of Terry Crews or something or Wesley, just put Carl Weathers in there. Yeah.
Yeah, you could have had one action scene at least.
Yeah.
Turn up one arm or something.
Yeah, like Predator. Expect the Rocky 5 more over the years. Oh, expect more from it over the years.
Respected.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah. It led to Rocky Balboa being reevaluate maybe something that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Led to Rocky Balboa being as good as it was. It did. Yeah. Without Rocky 5, there would be no Balboa. So. You can owe me a favor. What favor?
Was Rocky 5 90?
Yeah.
So so he's had Rocky 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
but not Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo was just 80s and 2008 and 2019. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have had a Rambo film in the 90s. That would be awesome.
Yeah, something the level
around the
of True
cliffhanger
Lies.
time. Yeah, instead of like the as much as I love the specialist, like instead of the specialist, do Rambo 4 there. Yeah. And then do the specialist because I still want to see Sharon Stone naked.
But then you see Sly naked as well.
Yeah, that's true. It's there's also a lot for the women to enjoy in that scene. That's true. Yeah.
He's got his bare ass out in Demolition Man, isn't he? He's frozen.
Yeah. The work print of Rocky, it is better than the theatrical cut. As much as I still do enjoy the theatrical, the work print already is miles ahead of that one.
Yeah. Someone's got the footage somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was from John Adelson's personal collection, so I'm sure the Adelson estate would still have that footage if Sly can just reach out to him.
Yeah, it's probably money, isn't it?
Oh, this is something new. I thought it was mine.
That's my favorite as much as Paint Your Wagon is your favorite Clint film. I only watched it once, so that was enough.
Yeah.
Just miscast is all.
Well, you don't like the Let's Not a Winner Honk Donkey or Drinkenstein?
I cannot remember any of the songs. I just think I cut off my ears when I came on.
But Lazar, you created.
He should have directed the film and then had Frank Stallone as the actor.
Yeah.
Although
the problem with it is, Rhinestone, the concept of it is, you got a guy who can't sing and they teach him to sing a little bit. Frank Stallone already knows how to sing, so yeah.
Yeah.
It would be,
Well, he could pretend he couldn't and then get good. That'd be the easier way around. Having a good singer would be bad than having a boxer. But I watched a Frank Stallone straight-to-video film the other day. It's free on YouTube.
Yes, I saw that, yeah.
Terror in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
It's
got like Stallone very big on the poster, then Frank.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a very dark picture of him with his big hair, like Rocky 3 hair.
Yeah.
I think that's just trying to get him. But 3 minutes of it takes place in Beverly Hills. The rest is in like warehouses around LA.
Yeah.
And of course, it's the first half hour. It's all about the bad guys building up, and then eventually Frank's persuaded to come and fight them. And then, it was bad.
It's kind of cool to see Talia and how you pronounce Megalopolis. Yeah, too many L's for me. Probably not surprising she was in it, seeing as who she is related to. Yes, Francis Ford Coppola. Yeah, true. I haven't seen that film yet. Heard it's like kind of a mixed
I look
bag,
forward to your review.
It's a long one too, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
For me, the original, the one that you hear in the first Rocky, and that gets reprised in Rocky Balboa. Although I do like this remix in this the scene that we just had there. And Garrett's favorite is the one that Sly sings to Adrian in the bedroom. Oh yeah, Barfly. No, he is actually really good in that film. Yeah,
he's never been better than in Hudson Hawk, though.
I still have to see Hudson Hawk.
Oh, come on!
I keep hearing bad things about it. You love it, so I gotta watch it. Yeah,
and it's got Frank Stallone in it.
Yeah. There's Tony Byrne.
Oh yeah.
Let's start building some herding bombs.
Yeah, it's nice to have his big part in Rocky Balboa.
Yeah. Jump is home. And this is where Paulie the racist creeps in. I don't like these people. Maybe they don't like you either, Paulie. What I do to them? They call me Punchy.
Is Paulie in 5? I can't remember now.
Yeah, yes. He makes it a Christmas film by coming down the steps as Santa. He plays Santa.
Oh, yes.
Merry Xmas, yo, yo, yo. Hey, Santa, I don't think you got it right. It's ho, ho, ho. What's the freaking difference? Where I come from, it's yo, yo, yo. He actually has some of my favorite comedic moments in Rocky 5 when he says to the kid, like, a baseball bat across the face will do the trick and stuff like that. Yeah.
He is wise beyond his ears.
Frank Stallone's and Gareth's favorite Bruce. Oh, there it is. Hudson Hawk, which I'm still waiting on the sing along, Gareth.
Didn't I do that? Would you like to swing on a star? Gary moved.
That's Bruce Willis singing that one. Or...
Yeah.
Ah. I definitely have to check it out now.
Yeah, he's the two criminals, Danny Aiello and him. Their thing is they don't have a stopwatch. They sing songs, so they know the length of the song is like 3 minutes 52 seconds. So they sing that song, and then they know that's the thing. So they sing a few songs.
Can he swim with a name like Rock?
Come on, Rock, get on with it. Win.
Yeah. Adrian needs to give him a pep
step
talk.
in, Adrian. Hurry up.
Yeah. I watched Hudson Hawk again the other day, Jeff. You need to see that one.
It's only 90 minutes.
If Fran Sanchez says so, I will. Okay.
You'll cut your heart out.
Yeah. I'll track down a copy of it. Fear with Frank Stallone. I haven't seen that one either.
No, that doesn't ring a bell.
Fear. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. Oh boy, Paulie and his tidy whiteys and a white beater. You sterno bums? What the hell is a sterno bum? Like, I know what a bum is, but what the hell is sterno?
Going there.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's the Dutch subtitles you got on, is it?
No, I got the English captions on. But... Would you like to swing on the star? Good to start. Yeah. Yeah. Singing out song. There we go.
Oh, the monkeys down in the zoo.
If you do a Hudson Hawk sing along, I'm going to do a Rhinestone sing along.
Done.
Unapologetically bad shit. Yeah.
It's one of those
insane
ego projects.
One of them vanity projects. Yeah,
that's the one. Yes. What did he do?
Yeah, I do know a bit of English.
Then why don't you speak it?
They speak English and what? I just thought of Pulp Fiction there.
It's thine Rocky Balboa. But yeah, it's Hudson Hawk is. Yeah, you got to see it to watch it. Believe what?
Yeah,
they thought this was the next hit of the year.
What was that? 92, 93 somewhere.
It must be, yeah, very early 90s.
Yeah. So after Die Hard 1 and 2, then no. Yeah.
Yes. Straight after Die Hard 2, I think it was. Hey, Larry's there.
Hey, Larry. There he is. And he's a big fan of Hudson Hawk. Yeah, okay, I'll see it. You guys have convinced me.
There we go.
You have convinced me. Just takes time, baby. Just takes time. There's the famous "There Is No Tomorrow" scene. Savoy 1984. Dave did a commentary for Fear. That's where I heard. Yeah, it was in the last watch party on his old DVD commentaries website. It's how I ended up watching the film. There you go. What are your guys' thoughts on the film Assassins with Stallone? I know Sly later said him and Antonio should have switched the roles. I like Assassins. I think it's actually a pretty decent cat and mouse thriller. I don't hate it as much as other people.
Yeah,
let's put it that way. I like it.
I'm not a fan, but I don't hate it. Yeah. But it's is it a Richard Donner film, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Because it's same with I have the same problem with Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson. He did around the same time. They're all right.
I like that one as well.
They're just well over 2 hours, aren't they?
They're a bit long and a bit mispaced in place.
Yeah, they don't need to be as long as they are.
Yeah. But Antonio Banderas steals the show in that one. That's one thing that's absolutely for sure.
Is that after Desperado?
It must be.
Must be, yeah, because that's what brought him into the limelight, wasn't it?
Robert Raff. Yeah, I love Banderas in that film. Larry agrees. Yeah, Assassin is the awesome.
Yeah, Julianne Moore does bring it down.
Yeah.
She is a bit of a drag in it.
Yeah, I didn't really buy the chemistry with her and Sly.
No, you didn't need that story.
Rocky the Clubber. This is where the law stops and I start. Sucker. There we go. Run on the beach. Damn, look at Carl Weathers run.
Look at that hair.
Like he was a linebacker, like in football. Like he knew how to fucking run, that guy.
Yeah, he's off. I don't believe for a second that Sly would be him.
Yeah.
But they can have a cuddle.
Yeah, this is where Sly really looks Rambo-esque with the hair and everything. Yeah.
He looks completely different. Oh, I got the oops, amateur. Australia got the Cliffhanger and Assassins books, and First Blood Part 2.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Remember being a bit bored with Assassins, but I need to give it a rewatch. Haven't watched it since the VHS rental days. That's definitely been a while then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike Nighthawks and Cobra, I could have done with half an hour getting cut out of it.
I do like her in that film
She
with
is a
Liam
great
Neeson, Non-Stop. I like her in that film. But, yeah. I don't,
But
yeah, she's done
she
plenty
was
of things.
Everything in the 90s, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Hannibal and Lost World and
yeah,
not necessarily great in those.
We've already done Cobra. It's on Gareth's channel.
Oh,
working too hard, trying to
upstairs.
make a living. Now comes Adrian. Yeah.
Get it? Yeah, right. Where are we? Like it's the last half hour or something, if that.
Yeah. Yeah. Now they're gonna have to pep talk for Rocky there. Look at him standing there. I mean,
it is weird to see him with the blue sky and a sea.
I watched Daylight again recently as well. Yeah, I actually really like that film.
Yeah.
Big gas, some great special effects. Yeah.
That was late 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like the tunnel explosion in that film, it's like CGI, but just like T2, it holds up. That still actually looks really good for me, in my opinion, anyway.
Yes, I love Detox.
You like Detox? I was gonna say I like it as well. I've seen it a few times. Don't mind it. It's a cool like sort of thriller. It takes a lot of influence from The Thing. I would say it's very The Thing-esque. Yeah, that's why I like it. Yeah. I would probably have the specials over Assassins, but yeah. I am a point. Yeah, great John Barry score for the specials. Yeah, very A View to a Kill-esque. Yeah,
a soft spot for Mad Bomber films.
Yeah. Yes, I forgot she was in The Big Lebowski.
Yeah, she's that sort of stuff. She's great in.
Yeah.
She's not really suited for big mainstream action flicks.
That's the scene we got now, Larry. I'm afraid. For the first time in my life, I'm afraid.
Right, I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. Family business to take care of.
And you're going live in about an hour or so, aren't you?
Yeah,
or 30 minutes or so. Yeah. Will you be back for Rocky 4 if you can make it?
If it's still on, I'll jump on again.
We got an intermission in between, so we should be fine.
All right, I'll see you later then.
All right, thank you for popping on. Yeah, I'll see you later.
Right. Later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
What do I do here?
I don't know. There we go. I gotta fix this again so we don't get copyright. Where's my freaking? There it is. So yeah, if you want to, you can go jump on Gareth's stream, but we've got Rocky 4 coming up, so. No, I'm kidding, of course. Julianne Moore seemed more like Paul Thomas Anderson's good luck charm in the early years. That's a fair point. Yeah, she did films with him as well, yeah. I totally forgot she was in The Big Lebowski, to be honest. It's been ages since I watched that film. I do like it. The Dude Bites. Crazy how Sly got, how lean Sly got for this one, especially Firefly. Yeah, man. 3% body fat, or that's at least what he claims. But yeah, very, very slim and fit and well-toned. Not a gram of fat on that body. But he said biggest he ever got was Rambo 3. I would say Rambo 3. Yeah. Also Rocky 4, yes, which yeah, 4 was shot in 84, came out 85. Rambo 3 was 88. So in between, he would have done Cobra and Over the Top. I think for Over the Top, he slimmed down once again a little bit because he does seem leaner in that one. But then he bulked up hugely again for Rambo 3. Yeah. Apollo thinks he can do it, so do I. Yeah, this is one of the best scenes in the entire series here where Adrian gives him the little pep talk. Why'd you get so tough? Just live with a fighter. Yeah, this is probably Talia Shire's best, one of her best scenes in the entire series. Yeah, Love Lebowski. Legendary My I always wanted to name a cat call. Yeah, that is awesome. Oh, yeah, I knew he was scheming that. Yeah, he didn't want to recreate it. If Rambo fought Clubber, he would have never lost. So Clubber would be destroyed with a capital D. He would just take one of his explosive arrows and boom. Can we agree Drago best Rocky villain? I would say so, but only because I don't consider Apollo as a villain. So because of the opponents, if we said opponent, I would have gone with Apollo, but villain, yeah, I would probably say Drago or Clubber, one of the two, one of the two. Sly says he just ate burnt toast and drank nothing but black coffee. Yeah, like 20 cups of black coffee, and all he would eat is like stuff like burnt toast and like these little brown, but that size oatmeal cookies or something. That's all he would digest for to stay fit and to stay, I guess, healthy and active, so that he wouldn't collapse from exhaustion and stuff. I think especially the cups of coffee that really kept him up. Yeah, it is. When he admits to being afraid, it definitely does. Because yeah, we've all been there. We've all had that point of our life, like, okay, we've got so much to lose now, so I'm afraid to do that. Again, that's why every Rocky film is so relatable in every sense. You can always relate to him, no matter no matter what country you're in or whatever. It's yeah. Anyway, we got the Rocky montage going. Da da da. Everywhere we got the beach running scene. Hit him! Now Rocky is motivated and pumped to go get Clubber. Not to mention Dolph nearly killed Sly. He did, yes. But he was just following orders. Sly told him to hit him, so that's kind of on Sly himself. If Sly goes, lay me out, and you go for it, yeah, you know. Oh man, I love it. Hearts on fire. Yeah, I love that song. I love that song so much. I love the whole Rocky 4 soundtrack. That's the soundtrack I play the most of all of them, that's for sure. Only reason I picked Clubber is because he lost to him. I had to come back to beat him. That's true. Clubber versus Drago now. That would be an interesting fight, though. What do you guys think? Who will win? Who will win in that one? I kind of tend to go Drago because again, we do find out that Clubber has a bit of a stamina issue, but he tires himself out easily. And yeah, Drago did kill Apollo, so yeah. Spoilers. There we go. There we go. This is the bit that, yeah, I mean, is it a bit cheesy? Is it a bit corny? Yes. But I freaking love this moment. It's just the absolute bro moment right here. Of course, it has to end with a freeze frame. There we go. Madison Square Garden. So this is in New York City, and yet one of the you can see a little continuity error. You can see actually one of the shots is straight out of Rocky 2, and you see Philadelphia Spectrum. But yeah, that's only if you watch the film like a gazillion times, like I do, like the madman that I am. What's your strategy?
Don't need any. Balboa's so predictable and stupid. The man comes straight ahead. He's tailor-made for me, and he's gonna get hurt. No, I don't hate Balboa, but I pity the fool.
And this is where I pity the fool comes from. Yeah, there it is. I pity the fool. Everybody says he said that on the A Team, but he said it in this one. He actually never said it on the A Team. Dolph pissed off Carl Weathers with his brutal hits. Yes, that is true as well. They had some bad blood between them. It worked out beautifully for the film, of course, and they have made up afterwards, of course, because you've seen a few interviews with Dolph and Carl Weathers together, like Comic Cons and stuff. They had made up after the film, but oh, here it is, the best line in the entire film.
Prediction?
Look at that look. Look at that look.
Pain.
It's the way he turns to the camera and just how he just stares into your soul is what delivers that, is what makes that line, isn't it? What's your prediction for? Like if I said that in an interview, like if, for example, I had an exhibition fight with Gareth, I'm just gonna name him because it's easy. If I would say prediction is pain, you wouldn't believe me. But if he said it, you believe it. And here he gets the iconic red, white, and blue trunks from Apollo. Now this is the Rocky 4 version. You can tell by the blue, it's a little lighter in Rocky 4. It's darker in darker blue in Rocky 1 and this one. So this is the Rocky 4 variant, but still same concept. Dolph actually knocked out Carl, and Sly had to break it up. Yeah, Sly definitely had to step in there. Yeah, Drago would win. Reach and stamina. I would agree. I would agree, but it would be an interesting fight. It would be an interesting fight. There we go. Rematch time. Here comes Rocky and Apollo, the two former champions. Now, think about that moment, how big that will be. Like imagine if freaking Muhammad Ali walked into the arena for a fight with George Foreman or Joe Frazier. Like one of them taught him. It's like it never happened. Like, nothing like this happened in real life. Not a former heavyweight champion trained a current heavyweight champion or another former one. That's a very interesting thing within this universe. Like, how big would that be? How big would the crowd's reaction be just because you have two champions working together? Yeah. The Iron Man from Philadelphia. The problem when I do Rocky watch parties, like I get so caught up in the films, I forget this. But yeah, Jeff and Gareth should recreate the Apollo and Rocky scene. Which one? The beach one? Great idea, Sean. Not to mention Dolph he is a legit martial arts champion. Yeah, karate, kickboxing. He's very proficient in the martial arts world. That's for sure. I want to see a freeze frame used unironically in a modern film. Yeah, we don't get a lot of freeze frames anymore, do we? There it is.
Hey fool, you ready for nothing beating? You should have never came back. Hey boy. Hey boy.
I wish Apollo would just give him a good crack at him out, but I guess Rocky's going to do that in just a few minutes. So Apollo versus Clubber would also be an interesting fight. I think Apollo would beat him easily, but of course then we wouldn't have Rocky's rematch or Rocky's comeback. So yeah, this is where Sly is really, really lean right here. Even the one of the fight commentators says he looks like a middleweight, which is true. Like, if you know anything about boxing, this is not what a heavyweight looks like at all. He would be more fit for like the middleweight division. Yeah, there. He's so slow now. He was like a middleweight. Even the commentator said that. At least they do acknowledge it, so. I would agree. That is a moment that I don't particularly care too much about. Yeah, I would understand if she would do that in Rocky 4, obviously, because he gets destroyed in Rocky 4 way more than he does here. But and obviously with Drago being a killer already by that point, literally. There we go. I love the stare down. Now Rocky has the eye of the tiger again. Look at him. I'm gonna bust you up. Go for it. Rocky goes from swinging punches in the first fight to straight punches in the second. Yeah, he's still it's jabbing. He's pretty much doing like what Apollo would do, or let's use the real counterpart, Muhammad Ali. He's pretty much just dancing around the ring, jabbing, 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 keeping distance. And then by the second round, he sort of forgets it all. And then again, he does some more defensive stuff. But this is the most technical that Rocky has ever fought, that's for sure. Like, he actually has skills in this one. True boxing skills. Like, he's ducking and weaving and blocking. Again, he forgets that by the second round, but still. There we go. Like, look at them. Ducking, yeah. This is definitely the most realistic, well, the most realistic fighting style for Rocky anyway. Because the punches still sound like shotgun blasts, so that's why it's not a realistic fight, but movie fight. There he is. He's ducking, going underneath, clinching, tie him up, yeah. This is actually, boxing skill right here, as opposed to just blocking punches with your face. Go for it, yeah. Clubber pushing Rocky in the corner would never be. No. But there's so many stuff in these older Rocky films that they wouldn't allow in real fights. Drago pushes Apollo into the corner. Rocky pushes Drago into the corner, I think, in Rocky 4 as well. Rocky pushes Apollo into the corner in Rocky 2 as well. So, and obviously Drago hitting after the bell in Rocky 4, that would never be allowed. So you got to make some allowances because, of course, it is a film after all. And obviously Drago pushing the ref out of the way as well. That's kind of illegal. I would have disqualified him. So, yeah. Still wouldn't have saved Apollo, but it would have disqualified Drago. I think Sly made her say that because he wanted to be a sort of one-man army at that point. Even Apollo starts panicking at one point. Yeah, when he says, like, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Go out there and do it, Rock. I the Tiger. There we go. Now the second round, he starts off once again jabbing, jabbing, jabbing. Overhand jab. But then, yeah, Clubber's going to push him into the corner and just boom, boom. And Clubber's fighting style is just throwing hooks, like right hook, left hook, right hook. There's no like straight jabs or punt or, yeah. It's just haymakers and hooks from Clubber. There, yeah, there he pushes him into the corner. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And yeah, that bit. It's a God of War, no holds barred in Moscow. Clubber's great strength, but wastes too much energy, of course. And of course, he wasn't used to doing many rounds. That is true. He's pretty much the prototype for Mike Tyson, let's be honest. Like, the first, second round, he's going to knock his opponent out. Otherwise, it's going to be trickier. Let's be honest. Which is ironic, because Tyson didn't fight at this point. But he's pretty much a prototype for like the young Mike Tyson. Come on, that boy. He's getting killed up there. Oh, no, no. He's not getting killed. He's getting mad. Yeah, I love that bit. And then when Apollo just grabs Paulie and gives him that kiss. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty much just throwing all haymakers. Like, there's no technique to Clover's fighting style as well. It's just power punches. Power punch after power punch. Ain't so bad. Ain't so bad. I love that bit. Ain't so bad. Come on, ain't so bad. You ain't nothing. I'm crazy. Yeah, but I ain't breathing heavy. Yeah, there you go. Sean already beat me to it. Yeah, my mother is hard on that. Come on, Jeb, in the face. Yeah, true. Clobber's corner.
Stop wasting your punches. You're the champ. Don't try to take him out of one shot.
Yeah. He's getting tired. He's getting tired. Yeah, don't go wasting your punches. That's what the corner says there.
Use your head. You wear him down. He's all ours.
If only Clobber would have listened. Go out there and do it, Rock. Eye the Tiger.
He's just a man.
Be more man than him. Round 3. And the last round for this fight. This one doesn't go the distance.
I'm going to take you this time. I'm going to take you. You're mine. You're mine. Gonna get you. Gonna get you. Come on.
Arrgh. He sounds like a freaking dragon when he does that thing there. Okay, now Rocky is using defense again. He's still taking a few punches, but he's bobbing and weaving a bit more again. My mother is on that. I wouldn't deny it. It's like, yeah, Sly knows about that. He would know. I love how he just touches the mohawk. He's not getting killed. He's getting mad. Who was watching? Knock me out. Go ahead, hit harder. Come on, hit harder. Ah! Freaking love it. Yeah, he's blocking it. At least now he's blocking again. Arms up. I'm more is hard than that. In the face, champ. You ain't so bad. You ain't nothing. Yeah, now everybody's figuring it out. He's making Clubber miss the punches and making Clubber wear himself out. It's tiring him out. Yeah, love that bit. You see, he's not a machine. He's a man. And then cuts to Drago saying in Russian, he's not human. He's like a piece of iron.
Body shots. There we go.
There we go. He's got him now. He's got him. I love Paulie shaking Duke's hand phone when Rocky's punching Drago. Yeah, that's another funny moment. Now he's got him. He's got him on the ropes. Wait for it. Ding. Ding. Come on. Come on. There we go. And that's the point where in the Rocky 4 director's cut, you would already hear Sweetest Victory playing now. Sweetest Victory. Yeah. Has anyone seen that video that Jackie Stallone did called Knockouts? Stuart Mennel did a video on it. It's awful, but entertainingly so. I have not, but that does sound interesting. And he's the new heavyweight champion of the world. Rocky Balboa. Rocky is exhausted, but yeah, take a look at the other corner, guys. There's an exhausted guy. The winner by knockout. Never better. Yeah, that's the thing. I still haven't decided. I want to go director's cut because ever since I've seen the director's cut, that's pretty much been my go-to version. But yeah, I still have a few minutes to decide. After this, we'll do the intermission. I'm gonna go for a quick piss. Take a quick puff of my cigarette, and I guess then we'll decide. I think to change it up, because obviously Rocky 4, we would see the first 3 or 4 minutes will be the exact same as what we just see here. At least with the director's cut, it's a different intro, so we don't see all the clips again that we see here now. So I don't know. Love that Sly finally got around to using Sweetest Victory. Yeah, indeed. Like, it's been on the soundtrack forever, and finally it appears in the director's cut. Yeah. Man Against the World, or whatever that track is by Survivor, still didn't make the film, but yeah. Man Against the World, I think that's the track. Stallions, too bad we gotta get old, huh? I just keep punching, Apollo. Wanna ring the bell? Alright. Ding, ding. Love that bit. Oh, you really move good for an older guy. I think you taught me too good. Look at him fly. There we go. Boom! And credits. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of my rival. Oh, okay, it's decided then. We do the director's cut so you can at least see glimpses of it again already. Franz is saying, honestly, I think the director's cut is better, but the theatrical cut feels like a true product of the 80s. Yeah, I guess the 80s-ness is still in the director's cut because he still has all the montages in there, but yeah, just tonally, it feels like a different Rocky film. It feels more in line with the other ones in the director's cut. Hey, we got Bronson Right Wolf here. How are you doing? I do like that you are called Bronson there, because obviously I'm one Bronson, so any guy named Bronson is alright in my book. Anyway, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us. Rocky 4 has a fan cut called Complete Cut. It mixes both of the best versions if you can find. I would love to see that cut where it's both of them. Like, honestly, I wouldn't mind a few of the robot scenes being put back in. You know, I wasn't all opposed to the robots, so it's just a little goofy, that's all. But it's not, you know, it doesn't take me out of the film or anything. Let's put it that way. Anyway, let's put the fedora back on, even though he doesn't wear it in Rocky 4. Let's change appropriately for Rocky 4. The Eye of the Tiger. Ah, look at that. Dad named me after Charles Bronson. Robert De Niro and Charles Bronson, two of my dad's favorite actors. Ah, look at that. That's fantastic. Yeah, I love Bronson as well. So that's awesome. And De Niro. Yeah, love De Niro. I think I said this before, but there's an hilarious Leroy Neiman joke in the vastly underrated Top Secret. I do believe you have mentioned that. Yes, I do seem to recall that. I love the robot Polly who taught her to talk like that. Yeah. She loves me, Rocco. bam, 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 bam. Yeah, and this shirt doesn't appear in the director's cut either, so which is a shame. I'm still gonna keep this on because for me it's the Rocky 4 shirt. This is even though I do have my boss hoodie as well, but yeah. Oh, yeah, we have reached the conclusion of Rocky 3. There's a shiny new MGM logo for you. So yeah, we obviously have to switch discs anyway, since I'm a disc guy. Yeah, we are going to do a quick intermission. Let's remove this TV for a bit. There we go. Do a quick intermission. Grab some refreshments. Change the disc. Have a bit of nicotine for me. And we'll be back in just a few minutes. So enjoy the Rocky 4 trailers that I have prepared, which hopefully aren't copyrighted. But yeah, Rocky 4 coming up in about 5 minutes after these two trailers play.
Today, the Soviet Union has officially entered professional boxing.
This is not just an exhibition fight. Look, this is us against them.
He would like to compete against anyone who is qualified.
Drago is the most perfectly trained athlete ever. Whatever he hits, he destroys.
He could have stopped the fight. He could have saved his best friend's life.
I'll never forget you, Apollo.
But now, the one thing he can't do is walk away.
Has the fight date been set yet?
December 25th.
Where?
It's in Russia.
Are you nuts? Miss Balboa, when will you be going to Russia?
I'm not going to Russia. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's had one professional fight, and one man is dead.
Tabibi, he's gonna have to kill me.
Why can't you change your thinking?
Because I'm a fighter.
You can't win!
I must break you.
Rocky 4.
Russia will now throw its hat into the ring.
I've seen this Drago fight.
Drago is a super athlete.
I know I can beat him.
Hey, Apollo, look, maybe the show is over. You got nothing more to prove.
He thinks he's fighting for the whole country, but his reasons are wrong.
I'm asking, as a friend, stand in my corner, just this one last time.
I did not come here to lose.
Perhaps this simple defeat will be a perfect example of how pathetic your society has become.
You're my friend. I should stop this fight. And don't do this to me.
Apollo is down.
I cannot be defeated.
Somebody get a doctor in here!
Soon, whole world will know my name. Drago. Drago.
I let it happen. I gotta take everything he's got.
He's had one professional fight, and one man is dead.
It's suicide! You can't win!
This is gonna be a time when you're gonna have to do things that other people don't think are right.
but they're gonna be right for you. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Has the fight been set yet?
It's in Russian.
Are you nuts? All your strength, all your power, all your love, everything you've got.
You know what to do. Do it.
He's not a machine. He's a man. Be more man than him.
I must break you.
Rocky is in serious trouble.
Breathe. Don't be scared.
Get up, you son of a bitch!
All those fighters you beat them with heart.
Get up!
Get up!
Get up.
And we're back. Yes, hope you enjoyed those trailers. I love that trailer for the director's cut. That was pretty epic. Yeah, let's add the TV back. So yeah, on the 4K, if you guys can see that, we do have the choice there of theatrical or director's cut. After that trailer, I still gotta go for the director's cut. I'm sorry, it's gotta be. That's the version. That's my go-to version nowadays. So it'll be the Rocky versus Drago cut that we will be playing. In 3, 2, 1. I don't think anybody has done a reaction or watch party of the director's cut, so at least I'm inventive and at least I'm fresh, so yeah. Anyway, let's catch up in the comments. Director's cut is surely copyrighted, so let's put that smaller. Fran Sanchez, oddly enough, I read yesterday that the creator of the robot claimed that Sly cut Seiko the robot because he didn't want to pay royalties. I have heard that. If it's true or not, I do not know, but that could be one of the reasons. I think the main reason is just because Sly, is not, going for the goofiness this time around. So I think that's the main important reason. But yeah. Anyway, we got a longer recap of Rocky 3 while we catch up on the comments, so that's good. Have you ever seen Raging Bull? Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci in it together. It came out in 1980. Martin Scorsese directed as well. It's a classic. Yes, it is. I absolutely love Raging Bull. I would put Rocky over Raging Bull, but they're two different beasts. Let's be honest. Raging Bull is way more darker and grittier and stuff. Even though Rocky 1 is definitely a gritty film, but Jake LaMotta is a bit of an a-hole. Let's be honest. He just punches his wife and stuff. It's not stuff that would fly today by any means. But Raging Bull is a great film. There's no doubt about that. I love Raging Bull. Rocky Balboa also got a new cut, which all it does is put the deleted scenes back. And yes, it does, but there's one scene that was never included in the deleted scenes, which is the scene where he visits Adrian's grave. I had never seen that scene before. And that was one scene that I felt like should have been in there. Like, obviously, we had plenty of Rocky visiting Adrian's grave, but that one scene where he's like, Adrian, sometimes I come home, I expect you to be there, but then it hits me, you're not. That scene got to me. That was a really great scene. That should have stayed in there from the get-go. Yes, it is everybody's favorite. It is so many people's favorites. You wouldn't believe it. And I get it. Again, like I said, for me, it's my least favorite. But again, it still has the word favorite in it. Least favorite still has favorite in it. It's like you have 6 kids, the 6 Rocky films. You love them all. But Rocky 4 is kind of like that one kid who in his teenage years steals your car and wrecks the car, and you got to go bail him out and smoke cigarettes on the corner as a teenager. That's Rocky 4. He's that one kid who's a bit more problematic, but you still love him. He's still one of your kids. So that's how I feel about the Rockies. They're all my kids, Whatever he hits, he destroys. Yeah, love that guy. We're going to get him soon. Can't beat the classic trailer. Yes, the one thing he can't do is walk away. Yeah. Yes, yes, hell yes. Heck yes, yeah. I must break you. Apollo should have left Drago alone. Yeah, that would have been better for him health-wise, that's for sure. Yeah. Drago does come across as more sympathetic in this version. Yes, they made him less robotic, or let's say Sly made him less robotic in the director's cut. That's for sure. Yeah, that is legit. Unlike a scene with Rocky saying "Breathe, don't be scared" because it's clear. Yeah, it is new voiceover. That is true. It does kind of take you out a little bit, but I don't know. It works. It works, and it feels a bit jarring. Let's put it that way. There we go. Now we got the final fight of Clubber again. They do have some alternate takes from Rocky 3 in this bit here. There are some stuff. There's some stuff that is different here as opposed to what we just saw in Rocky 3. Sly had some alternate takes for Rocky 3 as well that he found and put it in. So yeah. Oh, I should change the name for the TV because we're not Eye the Tiger anymore. We're now what are we gonna call it for Rocky 4? Yeah, let's say I must break you. There we go. And I mean, this is the best looking Rocky film on 4K because obviously Sly really redid the colors and stuff and went back to the original negatives and stuff. So this is probably the best looking film on 4K of the entire set. This looks pretty fucking fit in 4K. And he changed the punch sounds as well for this version. No, gone are the big over the top shotgun blast sort of punches, sound effects, and in are the more realistic like Rocky Balboa's punch effects. Because for Rocky 6, Balboa, he already had a good sound mix there with the punches. They sounded very realistic, and they sound like the same punches from that film. So I just call them the Rocky Balboa punch sound effects. Yes, I definitely have. Came out 2013 with De Niro and Stallone. Yes, yeah, sort of sold as a Rocky versus Raging Bull film. I love a grudge match. It's not one that many people love. It sort of had some bad criticisms over the years. There are people that absolutely hate it, but I like it. I really like it. It's pretty much more of Stallone playing a bit more Rocky, so I'm always down for that. But yeah, I do like grudge match. One thing that is jarring for me with the director's cut is all Rockies are in like kind of full screen, I guess. And for this director's cut, he made the whole film like 16:9. You got the black bars on top and on bottom. That is the only thing that for me is a little jarring when you watch all of them in a row, and then this director's cut in the middle is the only one in the series that has the black bars on top and bottom. That is in like the widescreen 16:9 format. That is the only thing for me that is really jarring when you watch all of them in a row, like I usually do, like I'm doing now. We do got Sweetest Victory here playing. Sweetest victory, I love you more than love itself. I would say give it another chance. I don't know. I would say it's underrated. Grudge match. I think it gets way too much hate. But then I say it about Over the Top as well. So, which is another one that people don't like too much. Yeah, we do now got a traditional scroll. Rocky 4, Rocky versus Drago. And now we start right away with Apollo in the swimming pool, whereas the original Rocky 4 got, of course, started with Rocky coming home for Paulie's birthday. But, of course, the robot is in that scene, so gone with that scene. And just before the scene in the theatrical cut, we would have seen Rocky wear this shirt, minus the Rocky statue. Of course, in the film, this said Adidas. So Yeah. I heard the aspect ratio change was so that it could fit in with Creed 2 more. Not sure how true that is, though. The Creed films are in the 16:9 aspect, so you could be onto something there. No, he's not responded. Yeah, there are some really cool alternate takes and alternate, obviously new scenes and stuff were added, but also just alternate takes from of the original dialogue and stuff. Brigitte Nielsen had to suffer for this one, though. I mean, she obviously was kind of, I guess, big in the original cut. She had a pretty substantial part, and Sly cut down pretty much all of her scenes. She only has a few lines now, which would be bad for her if he ever does get to do a re-edit of that film, because I don't think she would make it through the first half if he does a director's cut of Cobra. Like, she would be killed off in the first act now. Yeah. I might get hate, but I prefer Burning Heart over Eye of the Tiger. Not at all, man. I love Burning Heart. I would still say Eye of the Tiger is my preferred Survivor song, but can't beat Burning Heart either. So two worlds collide, rival nations. And this is an all new scene. For those that are watching this for the first time, this is an all new scene where Rocky and Apollo are talking in the garden before going inside. This is an all new scene. You got nothing more to prove, Apollo. This is pretty much where he's saying, seen Drago on TV. This is Russian propaganda. We got to beat the Russians. They still have the US versus Russia thing. I mean, there's no way he could have removed that angle, but it's still pro-America and like Russia so bad and stuff like that. But like you said, Grudge Match obviously should have been a spin-off for Raging Bull and Rocky, obviously called Raging Bull vs. Rocky. Yeah, that's definitely how they sort of marketed it. It kind of was branded as a Raging Bull versus Rocky film, so I've done a great Italian meal. I do like that, Carl Weathers plays with the football in this, obviously calling back to his past career as a football player. Because I think he was a linebacker, so yeah. That is a nice little homage, I guess. A little Easter egg. Yeah, Easter egg is what I'm looking for of Carl Weathers' past. And there we go. Yeah. Gita. She broke Sly's heart. Yes, she did. But so I don't think it's fair of Sly to just cut her out of the film pretty much, the way he did, like, removing pretty much all of her lines. I mean, like it or not, Sly, she was still a part of that film. As you can see, Drago averages 1,850 pounds, so the result's quite obvious. Whatever he hits, he destroys. I like how his voice just goes up a few octaves when he says destroys. Whatever he hits, he destroys. It's like Christopher Walken, going high when he's talking. Whatever he hits, he destroys. Stuff like that. I haven't seen Grudge Match. Oh, he hasn't. Okay. But I didn't know Kevin Hart was in until I was reading who was in on IMDb. It came out December 25th, 2013. It's 11 years old. And yes, I should do a watch party of that one in the future because, again, it doesn't get enough spotlight, that film. Like I said, it's under the radar, very underrated. Yeah, Adrian has new dialogue here during the kitchen dining room scene. Obviously gone as Paulie's robot, so there's no Kenny Loggins, sadly. That's one of the bit I do like that song, "Double or Nothing" by Kenny Loggins and Gladys Knight. That plays when the robot comes into this part here in the original, but again, no robot, so no Kenny Loggins or Gladys Knight, sadly. But that is actually I do like that song on the soundtrack. Double or nothing, da, 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 da. Yeah. When Paulie says, "That's my girl." Nice song. It's my favorite. You're the greatest. See you, sport. Yeah. And obviously this scene is brand new here. I love this scene with Adrian and Rocky in the kitchen. You know, upset her. You want to go a few rounds in the back? You know, Apollo's got this big imagination, you know. Apollo, he needs to be loved. Can't stand being forgotten. This does flash out, you know, it adds more character moments, more flashing out, so. I think Sly took out too much. I like the new scenes. The fan cut mixes both and it's longer. It feels like the cut Sly should have done. Again, I would love to see that, man. I would really love to see a cut that includes everything. You know, all the new scenes and all the robot scenes stuff. Just put that stuff back in. I would love to see how it plays if you have all of them scenes in there. Maybe I should try edit that myself. Although that would be a big undertaking. Because yeah, the original scenes are, like I said, like in full screen, and you would have to tinker with it to make it all uniform, or maybe just make this full screen again like it should be. Yeah. I know whoever can do that, whoever can edit a version like that, I applaud them. Probably take me a year to do it or so. I wanted a sports car for my birthday, not no walking trash can. Oh, don't worry. I clean it up for you, Polly. Yeah. Like I said, I love the robot. It's goofy, but yeah. I'm sure you already noticed, but Eddie Murphy played a boxer in I Spy. Yes, I have seen it. It has been a long time since I watched that film, but yeah, it came out 2002. Him and Owen Wilson, yeah, directed by Betty Thomas. One of his weaker films. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's not one of my favorite Eddie Murphy movies. Let's put it that way. But I had fun with it for what it was. Oh, I know what I'll be checking out after we wrap. I'll definitely be hunting it down, be searching for it. We can't do it the way we did before. We're changing. Do like how he made that a motif now with obviously Apollo saying you can't change, we're warriors and stuff like that. That was in the original, and now even the ending speech. If I can change, you can change. Everybody can change. That stuff is changed as well. It's still in there, but toned down. And he even mentions Apollo. He says, "My best friend said you can't change," and he died. He mentions Apollo in the victory speech this time, which I really really liked. So I'm asking you, as a friend, stand in my corner, just one last time. And I do like that there's more Bill Conti in this version as well. I mean, as much as I love Vince DiCola, and God knows I do, God knows I love his score for Rocky 4, this felt out of tone, not just because of all the montage and all the 80s-ness, all the 80s, stuff that's going on. This one felt, different to all the others because of the lack of Bill Conti. I do like that there's more Bill Conti tracks here. And all the main Vince DiCola tracks are still in there. So, it's not like he totally erased Vince DiCola's. He's still in there for sure. I do like that he's just added Bill Conti to a few scenes, especially the Apollo funeral scene, which is, in my opinion, 10 times better than it was in the original version. This one. How do you think Apollo should... this has always been one of my favorite signs. How do you think Apollo should fight Drago? Well, personally, I think you're going to need a very big ladder. I think the first thing you better give Apollo is a ladder. I kind of wish someone would do a fan cut of John Rambo, the longer dialogue scenes with the violence like cut out. Yeah, that is... I mean, I prefer the director's cut of John Rambo, the extended cut, but he did tone down the violence just a little bit. I mean, not... It's still brutal, but yeah. Here's a new line for Drago. I did not come here to lose. So yeah, Drago has a few more lines. He's less stiff. He's less robotic. Ironic, there's 2 robots less in this film. You can box, yes, but you are far too old to think you can win over Drago. And it could be a painful one. Eddie Murphy and Robert De Niro. Yeah, Showtime. That's 2002. I've seen Showtime. I love Showtime. Actually, I prefer that over I Spy. Showtime has always been one that I do really enjoy. That's another one I haven't seen in a bit, but yeah, I'll have to rewatch that one. But I remember really really liking Showtime. Just let that chump go. Yeah, we finish this in the ring. Let's finish this in the ring. Whatever you like. How do I do? A little love for my taste. Yeah, but good. Oh yeah, very good. There we go. The Apollo versus Drago fight. Now, James Brown, living in America, still intact, still in there. But the fight with Drago and Apollo, vastly different. Apollo fights back way, way more. And there are just some cool moments added. Like the knockdown in the first round, which wasn't in the original. It's like, wow, that really took me by surprise when I was like, wait, he knocked Apollo down in the first round? Why do we never fucking see that? So yeah, gone is the locker room scene though, where Apollo says, "I feel like I can eat nails." Yeah, never tried them, you know. What you talking about? Snails, you know. I see them in the garden, but you know, just never tried. I didn't say anything about snails. I said nails, nails, Stallion. That scene is sadly gone. I do like that scene, but yeah. Here we go, living in America. Superhighway, coast to coast. Gotta turn up the volume just a little bit for this one. I gotta hear this song. Knock it out, hit it. Ow! I love fucking James Brown. Ow! Superhighway. There he is. Coast to coast. Eager to get anywhere. I love this scene. Living in America. Station, station. Living in America. Eddie Murphy made his worst movie ever, which also came out in 2002. Well, he did a lot in 2002. Called The Adventures of Pluto Nash. It came out between Showtime and I Spy. Haven't seen that one. So, but considering you say it's his worst movie, I'll probably be fine giving that a pass. As a little kid watching this for the first time, I was blown away when James Brown showed up. I saw the Blues Brothers before this. Of course, yeah. Dallas, Pittsburgh, PA, New York City, Kansas City, Atlanta, Chicago, and LA. I live in America. Fucking love this. And you got, of course, Apollo wearing the lovely red, white, and blue shorts. This is pro-Americana at its best. Live in America. Although I will maintain, if Apollo didn't have a 5-minute dance number with James Brown, he wouldn't have exhausted himself. He would have probably put up even a better fight. So I'm just saying. Living in America. Favorite opponent for me is Clubber Lang if I had to pick one out of all the ones he faces. Love the Living in America song. Good psych with their fight, yeah. I feel good. Love it. Absolutely love it. Puts a smile on my face every time I see it. I love Clubber Lang. I love Clubber Lang. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Mr. T. Yeah. And we got Stu Nayan appearing again. Those Vegas dancing girls. You don't see their. You see like I get what you're saying. Yeah, you don't see him like that anymore. The former heavyweight champion of the world. Oh, here comes all the nicknames. The Dancing Destroyer, the King of Sting, the Count of Monte Fisto. Yeah, you think you got enough names? Patient Stallion, he's almost there. Imagine a Club Lang versus Drago fight as Rocky Anderson. Yeah, we did talk about that earlier when we discussed Clubber for Rocky 3. I was like, yeah, who do you guys think is going to win if Clubber and Drago won? But I think the majority said Drago because Clubber doesn't have much stamina. But again, like I said before, it would be an interesting fight. I would pay to see it actually. Damn, 261 pounds for the Russian. The Siberian Bull. Ivan Drago. 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 Ooh. Go home. I want you. I want you. Showtime came out March 11, 2002. Pluto Nash came out on August 16th, and Ice by November 1st. Yeah, that definitely was a bit busy year for Eddie Murphy. That's for sure. Come on, get your hands up, chump. You need an interpreter? It's time to go to school. You will lose. Love it. Like I said, the fight here between Apollo and Drago is vastly improved in this director's cut for me. It's showtime! It's showtime! Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, Rocky 3 was see Sunday morning. Oh wow, you're way ahead. It's freaking 10 p.m. in the evening over here. It's 9 p.m. Well, 20 past 10, I should say. 20 past 9 in the UK. So crazy how these time zones work. Yeah. Yeah, Rocky 4. Yeah, can't go wrong. Yeah, this. I mean, I love this fight. This is so much better in this director's cut. Apollo fighting back way more. It takes way longer before Drago, sort of gets the order from his corner to destroy him, I guess, because I don't speak Russian. I don't know what he says, but yeah. Keep it going. That bit's new. Again, the different punch sounds way better. Yeah. I haven't seen the Adventures of Pluto Nash. Well, neither did I. I haven't either. But by watching the trailer for it, I can tell it's Eddie Murphy's worst movie ever. Just haven't bothered watching after seeing the trailer. I can understand that. I can understand that for sure. Norbit. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of Norbit, to be honest, but yeah. And I still haven't seen Best Defense. That's a very under the radar film. That came like right after Beverly Hills Cop Trading Places, right? Yeah. Or between those two, I would say. Drago waiting, cocking their right hand. Oh boy. There we go. Now Drago gets on the attack. And again, the punch sounds being way more realistic. It just adds so much to these, to the blows that Apollo is getting. I think the punching sound effects really do make a difference. I love Polly's line, something like, at least we don't keep our people behind the wall with machine guns, yeah. Who are you? Who am I? I'm the unsilent majority, big mouth. Yeah, that's the bit where, yeah, Apollo's knocked down in the first round. That wasn't in the original. So that really, really took me by surprise. He gets up, shake it off, yeah. All right. And yeah, now again, Kree is getting pummeled. Oh. Yeah, hitting after the bell. Yeah. I do like how Tony Byrne, yeah. Tony Byrne is so great. What are you guys doing? This is supposed to be an exhibition. You understand? Exhibition. The embarrassing slip by Cree, yeah. Cree is over the hill and the Russian hasn't fought anyone. Now, is it me or does Apollo say the F-bomb there? It sounds like he says in this version, don't you fucking stop this fight. He says it very fast, but that's what it sounds like to me. Like he drops the F-bomb there. Don't you fucking stop this fight. It sounds like he said that. No matter what. Daddy Daycare and Haunted Mansion came out in 2003. Daddy Daycare came out in May the 4th, and Haunted Mansion came out November 26th. I have seen Daddy Daycare and Haunted Mansion. I've seen both of them, yeah. A lot of change in this cell, but yeah, they do make a big difference. You are absolutely correct there. Yeah, Apollo in the second round gets to do a bit more here as well. Before Drago, yeah, comes back. And I do like the change where obviously in the original version, Rocky grabbed the towel and he held on to it for pretty much as long as he could, right? But in this one, as soon as he grabs it, that's when Drago lands the fatal punch, like right there. He grabs it, and then now there's not that debate of like, well, Rocky should have thrown in the towel and stuff. I do like that. Because now it's like he didn't even get the chance to throw it in. You know, if that makes sense. But anyway, sadly, Apollo has just gone down. That was the fatal blow. And I swear one of the commentators is like, Creed seems to be in serious condition. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I cannot be defeated. I'm going to read that in a second. We've got to watch the rest of the scene. Soon I defeat a real champion. Soon, whole world will know my name. Drago. Drago. Just because I can show off my Dolph Lundgren signed picture. Gotta keep that with me for this viewing. If he dies, he dies. Yeah, there goes. Yeah. Let's put this back. When I saw that Rutgers County Cinema, there was a recorded Q&A, maybe live in some venues, and he talks about Tony Burns improvising as an actor, getting out of hand in one scene. Yeah, I think for that sort of one night live experience of the showing, it was shown all around the world, and yeah, there was. I think the theater in Philadelphia where the premiere, where the sort of official premiere was, that's where Sly was at doing like a Q&A stuff. Yeah. I do like Duke's speech here, Tony Byrne. And of course, once Rocky gets to speak here, this funeral scene, man, it's. To know those answers. And here, this bit here, man, this. I'm going to try not to cry because usually this bit always gets me when. Oh, everything I got and my family has got to you. Yeah, that scene hits way harder than in the original. That scene hits harder. Especially now that Carl Weathers has passed away too, man. For real, you know. May rest in peace. One scene we'll get to. Okay, yeah. Creed wouldn't have wanted to die any other way with this, doing what he loves. Yeah, that is very, very true. And here is the scene we also saw in the original trailer. The boxing commission scene now finally put into the film. He said, one professional fight, and one man is dead. We've seen that in the trailer for years, but now we finally have that scene. Owen Wilson and Rosario Dawson were in the Haunted Mansion reboot. I haven't seen the reboot. Eddie Murphy, yeah, they were in I Spy, that's true. Eddie Murphy and Rosario Dawson were together in The Adventures of Pluto Nash. Interesting. Yeah. The whole world will know my name was only in a teaser trailer for years, and even that was somewhat rare. Yes, I do remember seeing that teaser trailer. It's like, I am Ivan Drago, soon I'll defeat your champion Rocky. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I remember that teaser trailer. It's definitely on YouTube. I've seen it a bunch of times, but that is a rare teaser trailer. I do like the frosty reunion scene between Drago and Rocky and Drago in the restaurant. Yes, that's probably my favorite scene in Creed 2. You know, where Rocky walks in. That you? Yeah. Nice pictures. Yeah, okay. No pictures of me. Oh, there's no pictures of that. I have son. All he knows is this. Yeah. That's probably my favorite scene in Creed. That's kind of like the Heat, Pacino and De Niro restaurant scene, but then with Rocky characters, you know, Rocky and Drago sitting down after 40 years. I love that scene. That's, yeah, my favorite in the Creed 2. The scene really shouldn't have been cut. Rocky's too cool at the original cut. Yes, I know exactly. Yeah, it's, yeah. I like it here when he breaks down. You believe in me? Yeah. It's physically impossible for this little man to win. Drago is a look at the future. So many of the new scenes in this are genuinely well acted. I don't understand why Sly originally cut them all at all. Yes, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, I think Sly pretty much chalked that up to wisdom and experience. Like yeah, he's gotten wiser with age, and what worked then, you know, doesn't work for him now anymore. Now he's looking for more substance, so that's why this recut is so different. Because of course, this was at the height of Sly's, you know, fame. Let's be honest. This is the year where we got Rambo 2 and Rocky 4. I mean, he was sitting on top of the world at this point. Yeah, his ego was so big. You know, he had huge ego. He himself has admitted that. Obviously, Cobra was an example of his ego, which came after Rocky 4. Yeah. Perhaps this defeat of this little so-called champion will be a perfect example of how pathetic and weak your society has become. We go! Has that guy done another film? I've never seen that guy in another film. That Nikolai is his name? Or, yeah, that's the character's name. What's the actor's name? I've never seen that guy in anything else. Drago's sort of like handler, manager. He does a damn good job in this film. I've always thought so anyway. It's funny because Eddie Murphy worked with Owen Wilson before he was even in Haunted Mansion movie himself. How crazy is that? Yeah, definitely. It is. Polly complaining as usual when they get to Russia, the conditions. Yeah. This is Russia, Rock. Don't look so tough. And here we go. We got the Rocky coming home and the discussion, conversation with Adrian at the stairs, which is also altered, not entirely as it was in the original. One thing that is intact is the scene afterwards, which you all know what's going to be. It's the No Easy Way Out montage. Well, the only difference is that the footage is in black and white, the flashback footage. But other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. I think Sly was really taken by the MTV aesthetic at the time. It was more of a novelty. Yes, that's why many people say Rocky 4, the theatrical cut, is pretty much like the MTV montage music video movie in the franchise. Yeah, which is a valid criticism. I think that's definitely one of the things that Sly was inspired by. The only other film I can think of that had Drago's manager in it was Remo Williams' Adventure Begins, aka Remo Unarmed and Dangerous. Ah, okay. You know, it's still the truth. No, maybe I can win. And again, you got Bill Conti music in this bit. Yeah, Alone in the Ring. Ding, ding. Yeah, gotta turn the volume down because No Easy Way Out is coming up. That's definitely copyrighted. I know that from experience. Of course, Eddie Murphy worked with Owen Wilson and Rosario Dawson in 2 different movies. Both came out 2002. As Haunted Mansion came out 2003. Yes, indeed. I'm guessing you're an Eddie Murphy fan. Cat's watching the TV on the fight on TV, and Rocky's son saying, "That's my dad." And kids, where do you think we are, nerds? Yeah. Sadly, not in this version because the robot is in that scene, but yeah, I do like that bit. No easy way out, guys. Ironically, this montage was a bit of an easy way out for Sly. Baby, baby, better get that straight. The thing is unbelievable. How we give into the hands of fate. Yeah, so as you can see, all the flashbacks are in like black and white, and the present day scenes are in obviously color. There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. Sometimes late at night when I'm sort of, coming home from the night shift or what night shift? No, when I come home from my shift, which ends like at 2 a.m. in the morning, which is nighttime, I usually crack this song on when I commute home from work. Makes for a great drive at night with No Easy Way Out on. I don't have a Lamborghini like he does, but it comes close. Cobra is very MTV-like as well. Oh yes, definitely. On the special edition Blu-ray, Andrew Robinson complains about it. Yes, that German Blu-ray that I picked up a few months ago, which has the those special features on it, like the Andrew Robinson interview. He did talk about that. Yeah. I think you would like Remo Williams, Jeff. It was directed by Guy Hamilton and written by Christopher Wood, who scripted The Spy Who Loved Me and Moonraker. And of course, Guy Hamilton directed, what was it, Goldfinger, Diamonds Are Forever, Live and Let Die, and The Man with the Gold Gun. Yeah. I will have to check it out. Yeah, it is actually a film that I haven't seen yet. So yeah, but don't tell Gareth. I know Gareth likes it. But it is on my list. There's still so many films I have to see. Yeah, there's no easy way out for Rocky, not at all. Some things are worth fighting for. Some feelings never die. I'm not asking for another chance. I just wanna know why. There's no easy way out. See, especially when this soundtrack is playing, I get caught up. I know I gotta acknowledge the comments, but it's like the song is playing. I think Eddie Murphy's funny, even though he's not my favorite actor. I like him in Nutty Professor. He played 7 characters in the first one. He played 8 in the second one. I do like the Nutty Professor, but my favorite Eddie Murphy film of all time still has to be, Beverly Hills Cop. Even over 48 Hours, even over Trading Places, which are all runner-ups. And I do like The Golden Child. I even like Boomerang as well. That's pretty underrated. I do like Boomerang. But yeah, pretty much just stuff from the 80s and early 90s, I would say. And Life with Martin Lawrence. I think that's an underrated film. That's a good drama. It's more of a drama anyway than some of the other stuff. But I do like Eddie Murphy, don't get me wrong. Shit you not, I once witnessed a sports car speeding up in the street while the driver listened to this on full blast. Hey, he's got good taste. He's got good taste. I can't blame him. I don't have a sports car, but I do play this song on full blast. So yeah, in my car. I think it's fun and interesting to share facts about actors and movies in general. Yeah, absolutely, definitely it is. I heard the scene with Rocky and his kid. This is obviously a bit altered. He has a new speech in this one. It's not I wish this guy would hit me in the chin so I don't feel nothing no more. Anyway, I do think that bit is still in there. But it's not like in the first one, it's like going in a one more round where you don't think you can. It makes a difference in your life. I think that's sort of swapped with the other speech now that's in there. Anyway, it's by far not the greatest speech. Obviously, we all know what the greatest Rocky speech is. You know, it ain't about how hard you hit; it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's the greatest speech. Yeah, here's the new one. There's going to be a time where you're going to have to do things that other people don't think are right, but they're going to be right for you. I don't care if everyone thinks they're wrong. You got to do what you want to do. Yeah. Yeah, trading. Like I said, top 5 easily for me. France Trading Places easily. I would say Beverly Hills Cop, my favorite. 48 Hours. I would say Dan Trading Places. Yeah, so number 3 for me probably. Let's see, 2 more. Beverly Hills Cop 2. Yeah, let's go with Golden Child. I do love Golden Child. It's pretty underrated. Robin Williams is his favorite actor. There you go. Flubber was the first movie I saw him in. The next movie I saw him in was that 1 Hour Photo. Yeah, pretty different film there. Definitely, that's actually a really good performance by Robin Williams. Obviously, here this is what I love. In the original Rocky 4 cut, we saw Paulie outside with the driver and the robot, and we heard him, yell, "Come on, the meter's running." Now we're inside and we hear that line from inside, like, we hear Paulie yell that from the outside. Now, for all these years, we've been outside the walls. Now we're inside. That's what I love about this scene. And of course, we got a repeat here of a line from Rocky 2. I never asked you to stop being a woman. Don't ask me to stop being a man. France beat me to it. I think it was right at the time I was saying it. Call back to Rocky 2 indeed. I don't know. I like the scene simply because all these years we've been outside and now we're in. And he's wearing that lovely necklace there with the boxing glove, which again I've ordered from the Sly Stallone shop. It should be coming my way soon. Soon I will be rocking that necklace as well. The speech he gives to his son is genuinely profound. It's pretty simple, but not enough people say things like, yeah, very true. There's Burning Heart. There's so much at stake. Seems us against the ropes. And I do like how they did the color timing for the Russia scenes. They look very well. Obviously, on this TV now it looks a little brighter on that screen, but I don't know. I like the color palette for the Russia scenes now. The burning heart, just about to burst. And there's a new bit here where, yeah, this is Russia. Don't look so tough, Rocky. And he puts the earmuffs on. They're Adrian's. And now Rocky comments on, why are you wearing Adrian's earmuffs? They look better on me. That wasn't in the original, so I do like that bit. Some more comedy with Paulie is always welcome in my book. Mr. Balboa. We take it to quarters now. Sounds like Dracula's cousin. We have very long trip. Ah, yes, good old Russia. Vancouver for Russia, because they shot this in Canada. Obviously, they wouldn't be able to shoot for real in Russia at this time, because, yeah, Cold War and everything. Ironically, they wouldn't be able to shoot in Russia nowadays as well, but that's a whole different thing. The KGB. At least I always assumed that Rocky's official chaperones, as the guy says, I always assumed that they were KGB anyway. It's never like stated or confirmed, but yeah. Eddie Murphy wanted to work with Wes Craven and Vampire Brooklyn because he's a fan of Wes Craven. Yes, I was. Yeah, indeed. People on the Stair, Serpent, Rainbow, Last House on the Left, and let's not forget, of course, Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream. But yeah, Wes Craven, fantastic director for sure. Vampire in Brooklyn, again, not one of my favorites, but yeah, it's okay. The equipment you requested is in barn. They are assigned to you. Official chaperones, yes? Where do you go? They go. I'm still amazed that they shot Rambo 3 in Israel. Stallone had several hits put out on him during filming. Yes, it was filmed in Israel. That's true. I think on the suggestion of Shalon Ledich, but I could be wrong. But I think it was Shalon Ledich, who of course co-wrote the script with Sly. I think he suggested to shoot it there. Although that could be wrong. I could be mistaken, but that's I have heard that. No spar, no TV, nothing. How the heck is he supposed to train around here? What a depressing vacation. I'm like, it's not a freaking vacation, Paulie. Out there is a good place to die. Which just reminded me of No Time to Die. Like, fuck that, but it's a whole different thing. No more Chipmunk music here. We got Bill Conti back. This apparently was an Easter egg. Tony Byrne was really good at chess, and allegedly on the set of The Shining, he played chess with Stanley Kubrick. Of course, famously was also a bit of a genius with chess. So I guess Tony Byrne playing chess in the scene was a bit of a Easter egg for his, I guess, knowledge and skill with the game of chess. So yeah. No chipmunks in this one. Got good old Bill Conti back on the soundtrack for this scene here. Now, as much as I do love Bill Conti, and obviously his scores, you know, his tracks, I should say, is, you know, Gonna Fly Now, Going the Distance, and all that stuff. You know, the Mickey theme, the soft piano bits, fantastic. But what's coming up here? You know, Training Montage by Vince DiCola. I freaking love and adore everything about that particular track. and then they top it even afterwards with Hearts on Fire. Like, it's amazing. I haven't seen Going Overboard. It came out in 1989. Oh, that's with is that Goldie and Kurt in that film? Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell. Haven't seen that for ages, but yeah. I remember seeing a clip of the boxing scene in it. I heard it's one of Adam Sandler's worst movies. Oh, was it Adam Sandler? Oh, okay. Outside of Jack and Jill. Oh, don't get me started on Jack and Jill. Yeah. What? Yeah. I'm gonna talk about that soon on the channel at some point. I heard Tony whipped Kubik. Yeah, at chess with just no mean feat. Yeah, I have heard that as well. Yeah. Kubik apparently was a genius at chess, so yeah. I actually forgot or didn't realize that Adam Sandler was in it. I'm gonna have to watch it again. Like I said, it's been ages since I've seen it. Here we go. Training montage. Vince DiCola, baby. This is just for me the greatest montage ever. Training montage. I mean, as much as I love the training montages in all the other Rocky films, except for Rocky 5, this is the best. This is the best. I mean, as much as I love Rocky 5, even I can admit that the training montages, thanks to the rap music, is pretty terrible in Rocky 5. And it's not even Rocky training, so who cares? But no, I've always had such a big appreciation for this training montage, especially how it juxtaposes, man versus beast, or not beast, man versus machine. Rocky obviously doing everything old school in the wilderness, chopping down trees, all that stuff. Drago being nurtured in a sort of, I guess, laboratory. I can never pronounce that word correctly, but you guys know what I mean. But yeah, it's like a lab rat, like a lab experiment. Yeah, I've always fucking loved that the contrast between the two training styles. It's not subtle. Obviously, Stallone beats you over the head with it, but I've always liked that concept. Sandler said that he doesn't even like Going Overboard, even if it was his first movie and first leading role in the film. Again, I have to watch it because I don't remember Adam Sandler being in it at all. So yeah. It's kind of mind-boggling to think of how many camera setups go into a montage like this. I know, right? Yeah. Like they got to film from that angle, that angle, that angle. Not everything, they got to have enough coverage for the training montage. It's crazy. Yeah. I do love. I always love the sly grunting sounds like. Yeah. There we go. Some pull-ups. Let's do some training along with it. Come on. These are my dumbbells. These are what I used to train every day. At least since I started training again last month. So. There we go. Chopping down the tree. I fucking love this montage. I love that imagery. Drago knocks his opponent down and a tree falls down simultaneously. Yeah. Yeah, I realized by this point it's 89, yeah. It was his first movie and was a flop, yeah. I'm still trying to, yeah, I don't have my freaking phone now because that's what I'm using to film the TV, but yeah. I gotta refamiliarize myself with that film, like I said. Don't remember too much. There we go. Adrian is back. Hooray! I'm with you no matter what. And that's all Rocky needed. I mean, he was already training pretty hard during that montage, but now this is enough motivation, of course, to go extra hard and, you know, go full regalia there on the training montage. And that's when we get Hearts on Fire. Like I said to Gareth earlier during the Rocky Free watch party, I'm looking for one of those bomber jackets. Like, if anybody knows where I can get one that's very, very similar, doesn't have to be an exact replica or like a movie worn prop, but I'm just looking for a bomber jacket like that with the collar. Would be great to add to my collection. There we go. Hearts on Fire. Jump rope. I mean, this is not an easy thing to do here, what he's doing. I can't even do one. You know, I can't even jump the rope once, let alone what he's doing there. I have a jump rope I've been trying to do, but I just lack the finesse for it. Burning with determination, keep it up a sun. Hearts on fire. Robin Williams and Rob De Niro when the movie got yes, Awakenings, love Awakenings. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, yeah, they are both amazing in that film. Oh, oh, these are hard. No pain, no pain, no pain. I do like how fucking Tony Byrne is sweating like crazy, and he's not even doing anything. He's just standing there. Always found that interesting. Like Rocky's doing all the training, he's just standing there, no pain, no pain, no pain, and he's like sweating like a hooker in church. No, Awakenings is amazing. Yeah. How do you feel about the removal of Rocky crumpling the picture of Drago? I get why someone to cut it, but I guess I, yeah, guess I'm a bit ambivalent about that. Like on one hand, I don't mind too much. On the other hand, I do really think that was a cool bit in the original cut. Yeah, so I'm kind of in the middle on that one. Drago! Drago! It was timed great with the music. That is true. Sport. Now it's time to go climb a mountain and yell Drago. Which, you know, we all do. Like we all do. Sweat is another one of those 80s aesthetics like smoke filled interiors. Yeah, very true. I do like dolls. Sort of, yeah. Sounds a little. If you if you watch the film without the screen, that would sound a little erotic, maybe. That sort of moan that Dolph gave there. It's like he just climaxed. Drago! I mean, I love it. The helicopter shot, the little bit of lens flare that's coming through. Oh, love this bit. And it's fight time. Merry Christmas from a very unusual place. We're in Moscow in the Soviet Union. I'm a little too early with this film because yeah, this is a Christmas film. A little too early, but just a few weeks. But Robert De Niro and Robin Williams were also in a movie together called The Big Wedding. It came out in April's 26, 2013. I haven't seen it, but I'll have to check it out. It's actually a pretty good sort of, I guess, rom-com, romantic comedy. I do have that in my collection. It's one I don't mind. It's one I don't mind. I think it's okay. Again, it's not going to be a top 10 De Niro film by any means, but it's okay. Running on an incline treadmill with a heart on sounds risky. Very risky, yeah. Here we go. The what's his face? Gorbachev, the Gorbachev lookalike. And now we do have a flashback of that scene in the locker room, which we didn't see in this cut. You know, yeah, it's weird how we added this. I will say this is a weird choice to not have this scene where it should have been, but place it here as a flashback, which in this version we never saw. So that is a little weird. I will give the naysayers of the director's cut. I will give them that credit. I'll give them that point. There we go. One of Paulie's better moments in the series, a redeeming moment. If I can unzip myself and step out and be someone else, I want to be you. You're all hard, Rocco. Now blast this guy teeth out. I'll try. And again, that has a great comedic payoff later on when Drago says, I must break you, and they walk back to the corner, and Paulie's like, hey, Rock, remember when I said I want to be you? Yeah. Forget it. Yeah, just this whole thing, it feels so, I don't know. In the original cut, you felt like the crowd hated Rocky, and obviously the Russian crowd wasn't liking this little American fighter coming in. But on the other hand, he is still the heavyweight champion of the world. I'm sure there would still be Russians that would have cheered for him, that would have appreciated, the heavyweight champion of the world coming to fight in their country. So, yeah. Yeah, again, the scenes with the kid watching the fight on TV, they're gone because the robot was in the background. Like, really, Sly, you couldn't have just CGI'd the robot out? Or just zoomed in really tight on the kid so you wouldn't see the robot? One of my favorite bits of this film has always been the Drago entrance and the how they play the Russian anthem. I don't know what it is about the Russian anthem. It just sounds so dark. It just fitted so well. Even though I do realize that the Russian anthem that they play in this film, it was the one that they already didn't use anymore for about 10 or 20 years. It wasn't the up-to-date current national anthem that they had at that point. And I think at this point they have a new one as well. But yeah, I've always liked this entrance with Drago in silhouette, and you see those huge arms. He looks like the Terminator in this. It's yeah. When I was in high school, my high school principal coach wrestling. He used to wrestle in high school and in college. He taught industrial arts, which is shop class before he became a principal. Oh, okay. I do see that comment contains, but I'm gonna pull up this one first. There. Paulie does have his redeeming moments. Always like the scene where he comes up against Tommy Gunn at the end of Rocky 5. Hey, Tommy, you a piece of garbage, you know that? Yeah, I do like that bit. And especially because, obviously Tommy Gunn, gives Paulie a punch there, and then you got that great, spine-chilling moment where Rocky just turns around and says, "Hey, you knocked him down. Well, you try knocking me down now." In the ring. Tommy gun only fights in the ring. My ring's outside. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, look at this. Dolph is a beast in this film. I should do more Dolph films. He's so underrated. I love Joshua Tree, Showdown Little Tokyo. I have a big soft spot for Dolph. I mean, plus I have his autograph, so. Anyway, let's continue that comment there from Bronson. He taught shop class and then became a principal. I heard he's back to teaching shop class again. He probably made more money as a principal. Yeah, true. Oh man, look at the physiques on both Dolph and Sly. It's again, it's not really coming up too well there on that screen, but damn it, it's. Here comes the Russian anthem. I do like in Red Scorpion. That's another great Dolph film, by the way, where Dolph walks into the bar and sings the Russian anthem, which is the one from this one. I don't know the Russian word, so of course with the big, what is it, painting billboard, whatever you want to fucking call it, the big ode to Drago being raised there, which is actually blocking a few seats. So if you pay tickets for that row there, you now have a huge billboard of Drago in your face instead of watching the fight. So you can actually see it goes right in front of a few rows where some spectators are sitting. Yeah, he's done quite a few really great ones. Like I said, especially there in that period right after Rocky IV. I mean, even though it's panned by a lot of people, but Master of the Universe, I like that film. But the Punisher, I think it's still the best Punisher film of them all. It's the one with Dolph for me. Not a popular opinion, but it's my opinion. Damn, look at Dolph's physique right there. No, like I said, yeah, Joshua Tree, that's one of my favorites. Showdown Little Tokyo. Obviously, Universal Soldier, but I do class that more as a Van Damme film. See, I got so caught up in this, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, no, there's plenty of great doll films. Even some of the straight-to-DVD films is really good. Better than Seagal, in my opinion. But that's not saying much. True case of David and Goliath here. There we go, the iconic I Must Break You. Hey, Rock, remember when I said I want to be you? Forget it. A business teacher in high school teaches business classes and coaches these are too many words for me. Coaches cross country and track. He's retired now, of course, but he still coaches too many C's. Cross country and track for the high school I went to. Then Francis saying I liked Universal Soldier a lot. Dolph had fun playing the bad guy. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot you in the head. Yeah, I think this fight was pretty much perfect in the original version, but I think I don't know how he did it, but he made it even better here. That wasn't the original where he backed down and fell. Apparently that wasn't scripted either. I think Dolph pretty much hit him so hard he lost his balance there, so because I think it wasn't the first round here where Sly said to Dolph, like, just hit me for real. I think the punches in this, yeah, there with the body shots, those are not easy to fake. So those body shots that Sly is landing on Dolph are real. I think this is the round where there are some real punches being landed. And this is the bit, I'm sorry, Bronson, I'm going to read that in a second. This is the bit where you get the voiceover like, breathe, don't be scared. That's new. Don't be scared. Get up. Again, yeah, you definitely hear that it's an older Sly doing the voiceover, but I don't know, it doesn't take me out of the experience as much as, like I said, the film being a 16:9 aspect ratio. That's still the biggest thing that takes me out of it. Again, considering the other ones aren't in this format. Anyway, let's read this. My business teacher said he had 2 degrees in management. He used to work for Frito Lay, and he also used to manage a Wendy's before he became a teacher. Oh, okay. Go. Oh wait, no, I'm not cheering for Drago. Rocky. To be honest, I always thought Dolph was the unsung star of the Expendables films. Even in the shitty 4 film, he does his best. He actually is one of the stronger points in the Expendables films, in my opinion. Yeah, I do like Dolph in the Expendables. It's good to hang pirates, all Viking costume. He's winning. I see 3 of them out there. Hit the one in the middle. Always loved that bit. No pain. No pain. You're not doing as you're told. The American is small and weak. Like, now for the Russian bits, we have subtitles. Where were they 10 minutes ago? What are you, size 3? Bring it, Happy Feet. Yeah, I love Dolph in the Expendables films. Even in the third one, when you got Terry Crews with the minigun. Yes, baby. Oh, yeah, for 10 seconds. Well, then it blows its load. Yeah. And then you have the scene, obviously, where that gets paid off, where Terry Crews goes off with the minigun. And then it stops. Told you, 10 seconds. And here comes the big moment. He's cut! He's cut! Russian's cut, it's a bad cut. And now it's Rocky Balboa coming after Ivan Drago. And another great Vince DiCola track kicking in, War. It's war. No holds barred in Moscow. There we go. The greatest fight montage ever. Right there. Again, the other fights in all the other Rocky films, again, except for 5. I love the street fight. Not everybody does, but not important. But this is the best fight and best montage. Fight montage, that is. He's not a machine. He's a man. Machine, really? Machine. No pain. No pain. He's like a piece of iron. Железо. No pain. There we go. I like how that's perfectly cut to the music of DiCola there. Business he taught credit classes in high school. Accounting and business law were not college credit courses. He used to teach computer classes and teach business classes at the same time. He said he's passionate about teaching business classes. He said he's not passionate about teaching computer classes. Have you seen that outtake from The Expendables 3 of Jason Statham going into the dock while in a truck? Statham's swimming background really came in handy. Yeah, I think Sly was just filming it. Yeah, he just stood there and watched. I think Statham was poking a bit of fun of Sly for that. I have seen that. Yeah. Is there a better fight in a movie, like a better boxing match fight? Like I'm honestly asking. Like I can't think of one. Like I can think of Rocky 3. I can think of Rocky 2, but Rocky Balboa. Is there a better boxing match in cinema history? I don't think so. And again, I'm not talking about realism and stuff. I'm talking about just pure spectacle and entertainment. Hey, my fellow nemesis of the Video Tasties channel. There we go. Alucard, USA, USA. America, fuck yeah. Welcome, Al. Just in time for the climax. The fight climax, that is. Always like that shot, yeah. Where Sly, that's pretty much a real hit there. Come on! Ah! Man, I've seen it a million times, but still, I get so into it. Another teacher I had in junior high used to do landscaping before he became a teacher. Okay. Oh, this bit here. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. The back and forth, back and forth. No pain, no pain, no pain. He's cut. He's cut. He's not a machine. He's a man. Yes, indeed. Hit the one in the middle. Right. Hit the one in the middle. Man, again, is there a better fight? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Again, I'm talking about boxing fight. It's yeah. Obviously, you can say the Day-Live fight is a great one as well, but that's not really a boxing match. But this has got to be the most entertaining boxing match ever put to film. Biggest spectacle. One more round. All your strength, all your spirit, everything you got. I honestly still have no idea. I still have no idea. You trained this fool, he's a disgrace. Yeah, this is where they do humanize Drago to an extent. Our people cheer for him. Win! He grabs him. Yatsipia! Yatsipia! For me. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's not this one, it's one from the other Rocky films, right? It's like Sly is the king of these boxing matches, that's for sure. I mean, there's a reason why there's 6 films in this franchise and a few spin-offs, but yeah. And just look at the bruising on Dolph's stomach there. Like he's taken some body punches. I like how they applied that. The bruising that you can see, and so yeah, it's great. To the end. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's still time. There's still time to be on the bad list. Yeah. How do you get on the good list? Come on, fight! Oh, I love this. Balboa is chopping the Russian down. Oh, the brutal body punches and stuff. Oh, I love this. Now Drago comes back. Boom, boom. Back and forth, back and forth. Forget technique, forget strategy. This is just a street fight. No, that will be in the next film, but I see what the commentator is going for, though. To be honest, while they aren't quite as viscerally exciting, or visually, should that be visually or yeah? I do appreciate the way the fight scenes in the Creed films were shot. Yes, especially that one fight in the first one where it's all one take, like a one take scene. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now he's chopping the Russian down. Boom, boom. Oh, those are some killer body shots. There we go. And I do like how in this director's cut, it's like Drago tries to get up, he falls down. It's like TKO. It's not like the referee doesn't count down. That is the only bit I think Jason Backtrack Cinema has pointed this out, where they grab Rocky and this director's cut, and he's that bit. I think that's a little unnecessary for me. I prefer the original where they just raise him and he has the flag all over him. Well, this bit here. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Sly sells the punches so well. Oh. Like I said earlier, my dad named me after Charles Bronson. There's a movie called Bronson. Yeah, Tom Hardy. Yeah, that is. Seen it, but I'll have to check it out. I've seen it once. It's actually a really good film. It's based on the prisoner Charles Bronson, not the actor. This is the one thing I don't like about this version. It's like Sly's roughs and dirty dancing. Yeah, yeah. You're not the only one. Like I said, Jason Backtrack Cinema, he also feels the same way. And I am not a big fan of it as well. But I do like how he changed the speech here. It's not like I can change, you can change, everybody can change. It's more subtle. He mentions Apollo this time, and instead of the Russian president, let's face it, he was supposed to be Gorbachev. That guy, supposed to be a substitute for Gorbachev or lookalike. No way would they clap for the American fighter who just beat their best Russian fighter. I like that in this version they just get up and storm off. That would be way more realistic, and that would be how it would be. That would be how it would have happened in real life if this was a real life fight. Yeah, see here, yeah, you got the politicians, the Gorbachev guy just storming off. He's not pleased at all. And we do have a reprise of Eye the Tiger. Yeah, instead of everybody clapping for Rocky, they just storm off, which is again way more realistic. As a matter of fact, this is so realistic. I would imagine that there's a scene after this where they try to do a assassination on Rocky for humiliating Russia. That would be too dark for a Rocky film, but yeah. Just a man and his will to survive. Again, not many people are happy with Eye the Tiger playing here as well, but I don't know. Goes full circle because obviously it was an Apollo thing, you know, Eye of the Tiger. So I think it's fitting, and especially this bit where he touches gloves with Drago. Yeah, you miss it there, but he gave him a fist bump and he walks out of the ring there. Way different ending. And it leads perfectly into Rocky 5, because where does Rocky 5 start? In the locker room. So it's like seconds after this one now if you put Rocky 5 on after this. And yeah, that's the freeze frame that ends this version of the film, written and directed by Sylvester Stallone. And newly edited by Sylvester Stallone for the director's cut. Yeah, I definitely recommend. It's my preferred version now of Rocky 4, is this one. Sly and Harrison Ford are the very best when it comes to physical acting. I would agree with that, yeah. The Gorbachev actor also went on to play him again at the Sword Naked Gun. Yeah, he did that for a bit, and he made a career out of, you know, being very similar looking to Gorbachev. Yeah, I always thought the speech and the acceptance was ridiculous. Yeah, there's no way that these Russian, you know, Politburo guys, you know, prime ministers and stuff like that, no way that they would cheer and clap for an American that just pretty much humiliated their country by humiliating their best fighter. There's no way. Like I like the intent of Sly, like bringing the countries together, like you know, but no, it just doesn't work that way. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It doesn't. I actually like the fist bump at yes, I do. Yeah, some people don't like about things pretty classy. Yeah, that's what Rocky would do. Like, okay, yes, we just destroyed each other in the ring, but it's over. You know, it's over. You know, it's all said and done. That's the character of Rocky. And that was a modern freeze frame ending done unironically. Well, yeah, that's true. It is it is technically a 2021 or whenever the director's cut came out, freeze frame ending. But now we have another reprise of Hearts on Fire, as it was in the original version. So yeah, that was Rocky 4, the director's cut, guys. Again, my preferred version, even though he doesn't get to wear this in the director's cut, but yeah. And again, this is probably the best looking film on 4K in the whole set. All Rocky Balboa looks pretty good in 4K, but that's always been a film that I think just looked great because it's high def and stuff. It was shot in high def, and yeah. But yeah, Rocky 4 on 4K. Hearts on Fire. Anyway, I think maybe tomorrow or somewhere further down this week will be the ending of the Rocky month then with Rocky 5 and Balboa. Maybe I'll do Creed 1 and 2 at some point as well as a double feature watch party. But for sure, we're going to do Rocky 5 and Balboa to finish off the at least the 6 main Rocky films. I know everybody is excited for Rocky 5, but no, Rocky 5. It's again, I acknowledge that it has its issues. I still like it, but I do acknowledge that it has its issues. Yeah, and like I said, I missed it at the cinema when they re-released this. It was a one-night only thing, and of course, I had to fucking work, and I couldn't get off work. The next day, I was off work, but not that day. So yeah, you can imagine how pissed I was. And I also had to wait until the freaking 4K came out to watch it officially because I just had a downloaded version of the director's cut because it didn't even come out on Amazon Prime over here. Like after it went to the theater for one evening or one night, it went to Amazon Prime in the US and I think even in the UK as well. Do you think we got it on Amazon Prime? No, we didn't. So I had to freaking download it just so I could watch it, which I'm not a fan of, but at least I redeemed myself and I have the 4K now. I have an official version of the the director's cut. So even with my VPN, I couldn't see it. In my neck of the woods, different cinema screen on different days, so I saw it twice. Yeah, I wish they would have done that here, but yeah. Now there are 4K negative scans and transcodes by Photocam. Yeah. Anyone's familiar with that company for restorations? I think they did a splendid job here. Yeah, 2021 is when it came out. I just see the copyright there. And that's Rocky 4. So I'm going to go for a cigarette while we are going to wrap this up. Because I do believe Garrett is still alive. Let's see if I can pop into the chat there and say hi. If he's still alive when I wrap up, that is. Damn. I think this is the longest I went without a cigarette in a while. I think when I did the Paint Your Wagon watch party, that came close. Because I only had one cigarette break in that film as well. And that was like a 3-hour film. Let's turn the light on here. I might. I mean, it's not like the director's cut of Balboa. Like I said, it doesn't change the film drastically like the 4 director's cut does. But maybe for that one scene with, again, like I mentioned earlier, where he's visiting Adrian's grave, where he has that extended bit there, that scene alone is worth the price of admission for me. So I might do the director's cut for Balboa. It does make it a longer film, that's for sure. It's like the theatrical one is like an hour and 45, I want to say, close to hour 50 maybe. And now it's like over 2 hours for sure with the director's cut, with the deleted scenes back in. So it does make it a longer viewing, but we shall see. We shall. It's not 100% necessary for Balboa to do the director's cut, but for 4, it changes the film completely. Let's remove the TV there. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch, that's for sure. With Balboa, I don't think that is gonna be my preferred version. Like I said, that one scene there, that is just fantastic. The other scenes, okay. I mean, there's that one scene with Burt Young where he gives a really, really great performance, but yeah, it doesn't 100% change the film. I mean, it just adds to the film. It just adds more character pieces and more character development and stuff like that. In that sense, it is worth it. But Rocky Balboa theatrical was already a perfect film to me anyway, as it is. So yeah, it's just putting a tuxedo on a very nice tuxedo, pretty much. You know, doesn't change a whole lot, but it looks a bit nicer, if that makes sense. But yeah, that was the double feature of Rocky 3 and 4. Not as long as the Rocky 1 and 2, but yeah, that makes sense because 1 and 2 are like 2-hour films, and Rocky 3 is 1 hour 40, and Rocky 4 is 90 minutes, even if you do watch a director's cut. So yeah, this one went by quick. Yeah, that bit. It was already pretty good on the deleted scene section where you had it without music and it was like in its rough version. But in the director's cut, they added like proper Bill Conti music to it and stuff, and now it really, really works. And they sort of toned down a little bit of Burt Young's, like overly acted, I would say, like crying. It's still a little bit in there, but it's not as, I don't know. At first, it made me chuckle a bit when I saw the lead scene. I gotta be honest. It's still a great performance by Burt, but they made it really work in the director's cut, that's for sure. They really made it work. And I think it's probably one of Burt Young's best moments in the entire series, if you watch it there in the proper version. Which is saying a lot because Burt Young has some fantastic moments throughout this series. Anyway, I'll suggest we go on to Gareth, see what our good old dear VHS store worker is recommending for us for Christmas, because I think he's doing that stream. So let's see what he's got for Christmas recommendations. Let's go into Gareth, and I'll probably see you over there in a bit, friends, as we're wrapping up on the Rocky 3 and 4 director's cut for 4 watch party. So thank you all so much for watching, friends. Sanchez, Alucard, Bronson, Right Wolf. Again, can't go wrong if somebody's called Bronson. Gareth even for popping on for a bit during the Rocky 3 watch party, and everybody else that tuned in. I can't scroll back far enough to see everybody, but everybody that was here, I appreciate it. I love you. Oh yeah, Larry, Horokeda was here. Everybody, you're all terrific. And probably see you in a bit on Gareth, on VT. So keep punching and have a good one, and see you soon for Rocky 5 and Balboa. Adios.